What up, YouTube? You want to hear a really dirty joke? Why did the female beer go to the gynecologist? Well, she had a yeast infection. Oh! Is that why that beer is called a Bush? Or maybe they're like, that's a pussy beer. Bang, let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail.
I will never leave YouTube.
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my channel again. You will be banned.
I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, well, 18 plus, preferably of age. That's how we run it here, folks. Folks, thank you for joining me this evening for another romp through the Weirdo Wonderland. I apologize if there's some background noise. I got air conditioners, fans. It's not a dry heat. It's been humid, folks. Sticky. It's fucking sticky. Speaking of, well, sticky and stinky, we got some Von Helton. We got his latest live stream. Now, some of you have seen some of it. Fewer of you have seen more of it, but tonight we're going to watch the whole bloody thing, because the first half is Von Helton just raging about the kids, which, I mean, it's the same old shit, but it is new. Maybe there's some tea if you're wondering what's been going on lately in the world of Von Helton. Maybe some nuggets in there for you to enjoy, for others just to watch him, you know, be Von Helton. That's enough. The second half we're going to watch, because we got some, and just a trigger warning for those that are sensitive to this type of stuff. We got some pretty blatant homophobic and racist shit going on, dropping out of Jdubbs' mouth. It's kind of just funny how blatant he is. That's, you know, where I find the humor in it. I mean, I don't know how you take an article quoting someone being homophobic and racist and actually make it worse, and then agreeing with it. Anyways, we'll get there. We'll get there. Folks, we got some other stuff to catch up on. We got the Revelation News Treatstreams. He's starving, getting shoved out in front of the camera, trying to rope in some money to the hotel room. They've updated their Treatstream if anybody wants to send that their way. We're going to check that out if you haven't seen it. If you have, well, just stick around, because we got a classic. We dug out a classic from the vault, folks, back when Rev and Shanny were someone, and they tried to go to a fancy Pinkies Up steakhouse. And they, let me tell you, 2 sore thumbs. That's all I got to say. So we're going to check that out. We got our regular roster to catch up with. We got something from Nick Bravo. Nick Bravo hasn't been coming on camera too much, but this is a rare appearance, recently at least, of Nick Bravo wearing a black see-through mask. See, apparently he broke his dentures. So if you noticed in his narrations of his videos, that he's been slurring his words and things like that. So he's actually come on camera, but he wears a black see-through mask because he's looking pretty Von Helton these days. That's all I'm saying. So we'll check a little bit of that out. We got some Tila craziness. We got some, we got the usual. We got a mukbang coming up from King Cobra that I think you will all enjoy. Most of the videos are short, to the point, folks. We're going to spend most of our time on the Von Helton hangout. But you know how we do. So first things first, folks, I'm getting a little cotton-mouthed here. Get your snacks. Oh, yeah, right there. Folks, again, I apologize for the background noise, but here we go. Folks. You can't hear it, but you can feel it. Oh, yeah. I poured her a little fast. I got a little anxious on that one, folks. It's all good. It's all good. Goes same spot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Roll them if you got them. Get your snacks. Get your comfy spot. Get your little blankie, whatever the hell you do. I'm not here to judge, folks. We're just here to get it on, and that's what we're going to do here. We're going to start it. You know how we do. You know how we do. You've been here. If you're new, subscribe. All that kind of stuff. But, yeah. Let's kick it off.
Yeah, much love to the fans. The lows don't stop. He won't quit. Run over that with the things. You know what I'm saying? Punk, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't be driving around my neighborhood. Punk, bitch. You know what I'm saying? All y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Much love to the fans. Much love to the women. The lows don't stop. He won't quit with them things, you know, for reals though, you know what I'm saying? Lows keep pushing with all the fans with them things. Hey, Lows, knock them out with them things, you know, for reals though. The Lows, the greatest of all time, you know what I'm saying? For reals though, you know, the best ever, TGO. The gifted one, you know what I'm saying? Real life telekinesis. As a Los never gonna quit with them things. Los keep pushing with all the fans with them things. You know, for reals though. Fans, it's never gonna quit with them things. Los never gonna stop. God bless the fans. Ah! Yeah, keep my place secure. Never gonna stop. Yeah.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Another day at my house. More thefts. Come out here today to stack all my nice wood underneath my tarp. And as you can see, 4 or 5 of my $12 a piece 2 by 10 by 12s gone. See, I stack everything level. You see how it's not level? Like 4 or 5 of them just stolen. $15 a piece. Well, there goes. That's a $100 bill. Just disappeared. Cameras on the other side, cameras at the back side. 8 cameras out here.
That was the first one we did too.
We're not done yet. Not done yet. These all these fire extinguishers were good when I broke them out. Yes, they're old, but all these were good. They're all completely empty now.
Mason gaslighting them.
Had this right here for a month and a half, 2 months maybe.
You know, Mason's just short enough he can still evade most of the cameras, right?
Granted, it's cheap, Harbor Freight stuff. 2 or 3 months I've had this. It doesn't work anymore. Doesn't work.
Well, maybe if you didn't leave your power tools outside in the rain and shit. I don't know.
So disheartening every day to wake up and you don't know what you're going to find. And see, here's the thing about it is when they come in my yard, it could be 2 or 3 people at a time who wreck everything. And then you don't realize, it's just like when you get robbed. If anybody ever breaks in your house, happens to me all the time, anybody breaks in your house, you'll notice the TV gone. You'll notice the computer gone. You'll notice an alarm clock gone. It's the little stuff you don't notice that you go back a year later and you're like, where's this, that, and the other? I put it here, but this, that, and the other's not there anymore. That's the theft and vandalism in my life every freaking day. But no, we're just gonna say he's crazy. We're just gonna say he's doing it for attention. That's just what we'll tell him. $100 worth of freaking lumber gone. I don't stack things here and then way up here. Ever. I stack it all level because that's where you should stack it, so you got a platform on top to stack other things if you need to. I'm tired. I'm just every stinking day. Every stinking day. Got a good deal yesterday on a depth finder. It's a $290, $300 depth finder. 7 years old. Got it for $45. Got it wired up. Got it all wired in, and it won't power up. Oh, I tested it yesterday when I picked it up. But I wired it all in today. I mean, just do a slack job of wiring it. Just wire it in. Just get it working. Nothing.
We'll be right back after these messages.
We're making a video of us. Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk to you about the divine masculine and the divine feminine. You need both to complete the Godhead. A lot of people out there, they're completely missing out on the Messiah or, the Lord's return, is because they're constantly thinking about male dominant figure. In their mind, in the minds of all religious people, it's always a male dominant, and they're forever lacking a divine feminine, which is very much revealed in the earth, in the whole world. You can see the beauty of feminine beauty everywhere with the flowers and colors and tenderness. These are feminine qualities. These are feminine qualities that comes from a feminine God. And in order for God to be complete as a whole, in order for God to be one, God has to first merge himself into the divine feminine as well. That's why Jesus says in heaven there's no male or female. Angels are not male or female because we have been merged into one. And in order to understand this divine Godhead of divine masculine and feminine, you have to receive both sides. You can't just be, receiving God as this man. You would be that would be just Satan. Satan is someone who does not have the divine feminine in him. He is just like this imbalanced being. So I want to explain to you, because I'm going to let you get to know me now, okay? Because I took off my mask, So I'm going to let you get to know me, the lamb. Because I really haven't let you get to know me. Because, this world was too, vicious for a lamb like myself. So God protected me in that way. But I'm safe now. So I'll let you get to know me. So I'm going to tell you when the Father reveals himself through me or when it's me. Okay, so when the Father reveals himself, he's very, you can even tell in the way I speak. When the Father is speaking through me, he's almost very dominant. He's like a warrior. He's a man of war, right? He's very...
So she's basically documenting her multiple personalities right now. Make no mistake, folks, this is what she's doing.
Very structured in his ways. He's very, just masculine in that sense of how the masculine thinks. Okay? But in order to balance that ruggedness and viciousness and rules and regulations, and he needs me, the lamb, this, just a tender, forgiving, Father, forgive them, or my husband, please forgive them, I intercede for my children, because Father can be a little bit, he can be a little bit rugged and domineering and war, just like a man. But me being the feminine completion of his other half, I'm very feminine. I'm very forgiving, I don't count your wrongs. Mother loves you unconditionally. She just loves you the way you are. But Father's very he has rules, and I have rules too, but I'm more of the lenient, lamb. I don't look at your wrongs. I look at more of what your, this is not your fault. So you can kind of see the conversation between your Heavenly Father and I, your Heavenly Father being God, who the world always talks of, but they don't know about the mother because she's the more submissive. But all the love, tenderness, care, forgiveness, long-suffering, gentleness, it comes from the woman. It comes from me, the lamb, the mother. So sometimes, when I come out and, sometimes God the Father will take over and he'll have his way in the whirlwind. He huffs and puffs and he has his way in the whirlwind and he'll smite, because a man requires and demands respect. Not only a man, but this is God, okay? If a man requires that, if a human man desires and requires respect, how much more does your Heavenly Father demand the fear of the Lord, the awe and respect of him, right? So that's the manly part that comes in. But me being the divine feminine, it's different. It's very tender, and just, just giving you a difference so you can understand what's...
We'll be right back after these messages.
America! I don't give a fuck! Yeah! YouTube. Ladies, gentlemen, theys, thems, pronouns, etc. I give to you the ponchos, loaded, Dorito, chimichanga. So part one,
So, unfortunately, when Cobra uses his phone to make videos, the audio is shit. I know the audio is shit. If I had time, I would have put it in an editor and boosted the audio. I didn't have time. But that's what this video... The audio doesn't matter in this video. It's the sight you are about to behold. It's a short video, folks, but an important video.
What's up? So part two, we're gonna eat it like a beast. Fuck the fork. Fuck that fork. Hold up. Hold the fucking phone. Oh, fuck me, that's good. Oh, fuck me, that's good. Oh, my fucking God, you too. You too. Oh, my God. Look at that. Look at it. Cross section. All right. You're gonna bite. The following video contains sounds of a bottle of eating food. Viewers' discretion is advised, but not followed. Well, pros, fucking amazing taste. The shell, not as crispy as I'd like it to be, but I didn't want it to fall apart in the last video, so I had to do what I had to do. Overall, I'm not complaining. I turned out pretty decent. Next time, I guess be a little bit more careful frying it up so your burrito don't split in half. But yeah, YouTube, oh, that slaps. Oh, that slaps real good. Oh yeah. Get over here so I can eat you. Oh man, I gotta dry off my hands. Hold up. Honestly, no complaints. I don't even care if the shell came up as crispy as I wanted it to. That's actually a pretty tasty little food hack. So yes, I would have to give this a 10 out of 10. The flavor is really good. I like the cheese. Everything about this is just yes, please. Thank you for watching. Catch you later.
We'll be right back after these messages.
I should have been entitled to make this channel where I could have made money. But no, that Four Eyes, ugly, disgusting little prick by the name of Shiva had to get me demonetized. So now I'm going to purposely live on the government's dime. I'm going to purposely collect food stamps. I'm going to purposely live on your tax dollars. Do you know, Dragonite, one time restreamed one of my broadcasts and made almost $1,200 in super chats? Yeah, Dragonite, stealing my content, one broadcast, over $1,200 in revenue. That could have been mine, should have been mine.
So for those of you that may have been wondering, what has Emo been up to? Well, he's a carny rat, so I think he's been doing that circuit. But this is his latest video. It's short, it's quick, and it's basically, this is the engaging content that Emo has decided to put up on his channel. This is what he's been up to, driving in the rain, folks.
Put it on the right channel. Hi, Trumpy. Right now I'm in a truck, and I feel like I'm in the Twister movie without the tornado. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm in the tornado movie without the tornado. I thought I would share what I'm doing right now. I'm in a T-storm right now in Maine, so I just wanted to show you what's going on. So, all right. I just wanted to check in with you guys. I'll be back later. Okay? Yeah, I'll be back. All right. Stay safe, everybody.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Do you like eating chicken? Do you like eating butthole? Then bring your happy ass to Clancy's Fried Chicken Butthole Emporium Unlimited. Yeehaw!
100% chicken butthole.
That's right, folks. We got big chicken buttholes, little chicken buttholes, moist chicken buttholes, and coming soon to the chicken butthole family, Beef Jerky. We got buttholes so good you'll be licking that shit right off your damn fingers. Woo! Clancy's Fried Chicken Butthole Emporium Unlimited. Come get your butthole. Yeehaw!
I am in need of what people like to call sustenance. In other words, I need to put something in my mouth that's not a dry ramen noodle. Do you realize I've been literally eating dry ramen noodles? This is not fiction. So I'm in need, okay? Treatstream will not work. Don't send a Treatstream because it doesn't work. What? Thank you. I deserve better than ramen. I'm not saying that, Omni Iris News Network. I'm not saying that. Good afternoon, Mercedes. Hi, Clone One. Yeah, I see you, Sarah. I see you, serotonin. Yeah, I know. Well, the job thing, I know. Treatstream won't work. So, can you lay down like $20 or so? If I could get $20, I could get a sub. If it's more like $40, I could do a lot more than that. But where we're at, it's so bad. I can't tell you. It's bad. There's no grocery stores really close. It's bad. So if you could hook a brother up, it's at RevDude. That's my PayPal. My PayPal is at RevDude. RevDude. That's my PayPal. Medication we're okay on. Hi, Janice. Shatty's right here. She's hungry, you know. Well, if you want an update, okay. I don't want to go into specifics, to be honest. I can't tell you anything right now. Yeah, we have ramen noodles, Stuart Davis. That's my grandfather's name. And yes, we have ramen, but I'm eating it raw. It's like, we don't have a stovetop or anything or a vessel to cook anything in. So I've been eating raw ramen noodles and I take the seasoning packet and I open it up and I dab my finger with some seasoning and I eat the seasoning with it. That's how I've been eating. Raw men. Exactly. I've been eating raw men. We have a microwave, yeah, serotonin, but we don't have a vessel to cook in right now. Well, you want specifics? I mean, I can't go into it. I just can't go into that right now. I'm asking for kindness from you because I really do need to eat something. Personally, me. We've had a couple donations come in, and I really appreciate everybody that helped because you helped us in every way. food and otherwise. You've helped a lot. So I want to thank you for that, for the people that have given. But I'm just reaching out saying we're in a really tough spot right now, the toughest that we've been in so far. And I can't go into details other than that. Just know that your donations, whatever you give, if it's $1, it's a huge help right now, because no one I know is able to give anything. That's the truth. That is the truth. But I mean, the best update that I can give you is we're living. Yeah, we're living. The current state of how we're living is like, whoa. No, if you just donate, it doesn't give your full name, Mandy Momo. It does not. You love my misery? Well, okay. Yeah. No, the only we got PayPal. That's how we do payment is PayPal. My PayPal is at RevDude. That's how I get money. Yeah, we're not under the roof we used to be. That I can tell you. We're not. Go to churches. I mean, yeah, that's... Okay, there's that. So yeah, I mean it's literally just asking for some grace, you know, because in the last 2 weeks I've eaten like the biggest thing I had because we had some money was well, no, I'm thinking Burger King.
Yeah.
I had Burger King, but it's been a long time. Boy.
We'll be right back after these messages.
The Force is strong with you.
I am seriously sick of this shit, man.
Fear is the path to the dark side.
Whoa!
That's no moon. Need more machine, huh?
Successful, Nick! He's rolling Nick!
You didn't think you were gonna get rid of me that easily, did you?
May the Schwartz be with you.
I mean, why can't we all just get along with each other, man?
Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, whether I find a place in this world or never belong, I gotta be me, I gotta be me. can I be but what I am? I want to live, not merely survive. And I won't give up this dream of life that keeps me alive. I gotta be me. I gotta be me. The dream that I see makes me what I am.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Good boy! I'm a good boy! I like Jesus! Hey guys, just a quick video. So, it's kind of early morning, just sitting here enjoying the cup of coffee. And I was noticing that a couple of my little trolls have been trying to get my goat, and I was like, whatever, dudes. So, because as some of you know, I've got, I actually don't know how many they are, but they both have 3 or 4 separate accounts. One calling himself Homophobic. He also calls himself Pearl Eaton. And then we got Darren, that goofball from Kentucky, who has at least 4 or 5 other accounts. He's also trying to get my goat. And it's like, whatever, dude, whatever. You know, the thing with this is like, I guess last night or something, Hamong Ling decided to upload. No, it was a couple days ago. I'm not even sure. It's like I'm not even paying attention to this stuff anymore. I got way too much stuff to do in my real life to worry about these people. I shouldn't even really be addressing it just because it's such nonsense. So, Hamong Ling puts up this.
So we're just going to skim through this, but if you're wondering, as I had actually mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, but if you're wondering why the fucking see-through, I don't know why it's see-through. It must be a handout mask that he got somewhere and hasn't thrown out yet. But apparently word on the street is he damaged his dentures, and he's looking pretty Von Helton. So he's been staying off camera in his videos, and he's decided to get on camera but wear a mask, and that's where we're at.
Video.
Folks.
And then
thumbs it up.
He also comments on my other video or whatever. On one of my videos, he comments, he's like, just this long diatribe. I'm like, dude, you writing a book? What's going on here? Speaking of which, yes, I have my own book to write. I need to get these typed up. But anyway, I'm like, who the hell are you trying to convince, Ling? Who the hell are you trying to convince? You're trying to convince me that I deserve to be abused? Or are you trying to convince yourself? Because it's getting boring, which I've been bored of it for quite some time now. And it's kind of funny because Huang Ling and Darren both whine and cry and gripe for me to get a job. But yet they post videos and make them somehow Google is deciding that their videos are the most relevant, so that any employer who does social media checks is going to be like, well, Nick is a racist, a sexist, a Nazi, a vampire. He hates women, he hates children, he hates puppies, he hates kitties, he hates all human and animal life because he is a reptilian, cyborg, alien, transdimensional, whatever, who knows what,
right? Bent on, global destruction or something or other. Now, I know some of you probably watching would say that sounds like a schizophrenic's mindset. Well, then again, considering the passion of my haters, I wouldn't doubt that some of them are probably schizophrenic. I mean, at this point, anything is possible. And they probably have some kind of, I would assume several of them have some form of mental illness, at the very least, narcissistic behavior. Now, you may be asking, how did this all start, Nick? Well,
yeah, that's the question right now.
2005. I made you.
I need
YouTube
G-Man.
started up in
Someone get a
2005.
hold of G-Man now.
I'm sorry Wilson donated $5 through Super Chat. Hey Nick, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but even if you wear 20 masks, it won't cover up the fact that you have absolutely no chin.
Thank you very much, Wilson. Thank you. I think I found it down there. Anyways.
I started in 2005 on YouTube. I was like on the cutting edge, right? I'm an old school YouTuber. Been on there since it was there. And I was making videos, just vlogging, spirituality, that kind of stuff. The atheists decided that they wanted to make YouTube the atheist platform, right? Everybody else, off the site, get off the internet, whatever. And just, they wanted YouTube to be the place to go for atheist content. Which was stupid because YouTube was supposed to be for everybody. But again, we see the greed, the hubris of the average atheist. And so basically I was challenging these people just by disagreeing. You see, this is the thing with a lot of these atheists who tend to be narcissistic. They definitely tend to be narcissistic. It's the ones on YouTube, though. They're a special class of mentally ill. They really are. You look at some of these, like fucking, what was his name? The Amazing Atheist. He's like a nihilist now, and he's just like, love your government. Government is love. Government is all we have. Obey your masters. And it's amazing because it's like, when I was on YouTube, I was telling people, love yourself. The government does not love you. Be your own God, right? Basically be your own God. And I was like, Christ told us to follow him. That means become a Christ, right? These atheists were so angry. So angry. And I decided to clown them. And see, that's the thing of it, is if you ever clown somebody who is genuinely criminally minded, you will cause them to have so much narcissistic injury, they will feel the need to destroy your life. Yeah, and this is basically what they've been doing.
All right, yeah, he's playing 4D chess here, folks. All right, let's start skimming through this.
This is what the upset over a real estate fraud case from 2013 and happened in Los Angeles.
Dude, the only person I hear ever talk about this is you. Just saying. Anyways.
Say, well, we tried to warn you. No. There was no reason to trust the haters then. There's no reason to trust them now.
Now, I think there's some irony to be said here, because I can't remember if Nick ever explicitly came out as an anti-masker, but he's definitely of that mind. Right? Especially when it had to do with the Rona and all that kind of shit. We know what his opinions were. So I think the irony that now, as mask restrictions have been lifted, that he, by his own compulsion and vanity, now even broadcasting on YouTube by himself in his own apartment, feels compelled to wear a mask. I think that is the big joke here, folks.
Yeah, so... who, Von Helton, every day he'll get on, which oddly enough, Von Helton also lives in Kentucky. Darren lives in Kentucky. I wonder if they're related. I wonder if Von Helton and Darren are related, because they sure as hell do act alike in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, sadly enough. I mean, I have yet to see Darren put on a plastic child's Halloween cape, but God only knows what he does in his off time. This makes my neck look fat. I gotta lose some weight. I've been eating way too well. Too much good stuff. Anyway. Wow, that really does look bad. I thought black was supposed to be slimming. Guess not. Anyway. So I'm not going to be like Von Helton and be like, I'm going to sue everybody now. No, if you ever do sue somebody, you find out where they live and you have somebody serve them a summons. That's all you do, because you don't tell them you're going to sue them and then sue them like a month later. No, because the thing of it is you want them to have a...
He moved his drink off camera. If you're wondering what he's doing at the beginning, he had a mug, but then he realized he has to remove the mask to drink, and even though we can all see it, there, he almost looks like with the mask on. If you look close, it's like a Homer Simpson thing going on down there. But yeah, Corky Von Helton is coming into fruition here before our eyes, but he has his mug off camera so he can go and lift his mask and take a drink. That's
little time to mentally prepare for what you're doing as possible. So yeah. And that's how it goes. But yeah, I don't care about these people. They care a lot about me, man. But it's just funny is how do they think that I can get a job? Because see, here's the thing. A lot of the stuff that they put up, it's just believable enough to put, and all you have to do is cast doubt, right? Just casting doubt. And that's what they do. They want the average person to be doubtful that I'm a good person. And it's like, okay, whatever. I get it. And see, that's the thing. It's like I can poke fun at people online, and they can poke fun at me, and it doesn't bother me that much. But with atheists, it's like they poke it. They will go to any lengths and act like no harm, no foul, right?
Yeah, when Von Helton's trailer inevitably comes up for sale, we shall all chip in and buy it and move Corky into it. He could be the next generation.
They'll get you fired from your job. They'll cancel you. They'll destroy your reputation. They will literally destroy your life. And they'll sit there and they'll go,
oh, Samuel, no, Samuel, oh,
says the atheist. But then, you do so much as, call them a name online, and they feel such narcissistic injury that they have to fight back. And it's just kind of funny. Anyway, also I do kind of wonder who, like, as far as Pearl Eaton and Mahawanglan or whatever his name is, I wonder who that is. I do know that there was somebody who was claiming that they were a notary, and that's why they were doing it. Well, why aren't you going after Tim, weird shortcut Maris, the way you're going after me? Yeah, because I noticed there's, like, you Google Tim Maris's name, all you see are these, like, you can go to these internet reputation companies and they will put, like, interesting. It's interesting. It kind of reminds me of that Bible verse. It's like, what's the saying? He who has much will be given more, and he who has nothing, more will be taken away. I mean, I never really understood that verse because I'm like, well, that almost seems like Calvinism, which both of those theologians, I think, lived in around the 1500s. I think they would have drawn God. Yeah. Anyway, for me to write my book, to write my memoir, fully exposing Tim Maris for the piece of garbage that he is. It's like, why haven't I done it yet? Because I've been kind of, I've wanted all this stuff to just kind of blow over. I mean, honestly, I thought eventually it'll just go away. But, people like Darren, Wong Ling, others, I mean, they just keep pushing it towards the forefront. And then also with the attacks on my reputation, because I know Tim Maris cares a lot about his reputation. It would not surprise me if Wong Ling was actually Tim Maris, or one of these trolls is Tim Maris, because again, he was a narcissist, and I would argue that he was also an atheist. I mean, seriously, because the thing of it is like, if you're a Christian, your goal is to be Christ-like. And Tim Weird Shortcut Maris, he's not Christian. And all the money in the world will not change that fact. It is what it is. Have a great day, everybody.
We'll be right back after these messages.
90% of what I do is just stuff to entertain now. And my wife is the same.
But it's like I was getting sick and no one fucking cared. I'm so fucking leave, and I've been smoking. Want to keep me down and never have me have anything. What do? You fucking consume it your whole day.
I want this really known, that most of what I do
is performance art.
So don't come here looking for serious shit.
Ow! Ow!
Wow, this is amazing. Hi, Salem Mac. I'm not doing this to myself anymore. Like, why does it have to be me every time to do this? You know what I mean? Well, I changed the address on the Treatstream, so it'll work now. There, I pinned the Treatstream. I had to start a new one. Basically, she had to add stuff, and I added one. Hi, guys. Thanks, Alan Mac. Yeah, I know the internet here sucks. Yeah, I'll be sure to sell stuff. No, I haven't ever dumpster dived in my life. Yeah, a lot of people miss Shani and wish he'd come on video. Whatever.
Oh my god. Yeah, someone out in the chat made the point. Isn't oral sex on Shani kind of a qualify as dumpster diving? Oh my goodness, you're horrible people. He does not want to be doing this. He is just not, but his handler is hungry. He's hangry.
Okay. I do appreciate everybody that's kind and gives something, I really appreciate you. You hit the thumbs up, I appreciate you too. I don't know what to do anymore, guys. Like, I'm too tired and exhausted to even be on here, really. But thank you for everything that you do. I really appreciate the kindness, regardless if it's heartfelt or not. It doesn't really matter. I thank you for whatever you give either way. Thank you. I'm Dee Dee. Okay. My God, we're getting some of Natter's people. Open the room. Tata Jedi can't open up a room that isn't. It's not StreamYard, bro. It's not StreamYard, and I really wouldn't want to open the room anyway. I just appreciate the kindness of others that are willing to help two people that are really. I mean, you want to say we messed up our own shit? Well, fine, I'll own that. But we're really, really in dire straits, in dire need of help, and there is no help. There's very little. So everything that you give is extremely appreciated. And I do the treat streams because, like, it seems like people like being interactive that way. The problem with this is that every single place is extremely expensive now to get anything from. So, like, the cheapest thing is going to be $27 or so there. See, inflation is so bad. There's no words for how bad it is. It's absolute madness for how bad this is. So you're literally, when you put some money in my PayPal, it's like you're literally just feeding the poor. Yeah, $27 to eat. Yes. You guys know this is the case too. Don't try and act like you don't know that this is the case. It is clearly the case. That's my PayPal. Hey, it's the only way that we're surviving now is me coming on here looking. I'm like, you can see I'm totally exhausted and drained. Completely. I don't have anything left to give, man. I'm like a walking zombie, really. Like, I just, like an automaton. I just like, okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to do that. Oh, now I have to get on a live stream and try and make some money. Okay, I'll do that. Like, it's really crazy. Oh. So, like, I'm so out of it. I can't do any kind of thing talking about current events because honestly, I haven't looked at them. And my head really ain't in it. Super chats, huh? Am I able to get that now? I guess I have to go into my settings and figure that out. I can start getting super chats. Thanks for that reminder, Grandpa Davis. I appreciate that. Tired from what? Tired from doing things all day, and I'm the only one that can fucking function. If you know what's in my head, it's like, yeah, I got this to do, that to do, and that to do, that to do. It's like, whatever.
You know what I did this week? I went and bought those pre-cooked, like, oven roasted chicken. Not rotisserie chicken, but like the ones you get at like grocery stores and that. They put out, they're hot cooked, hot and ready to go home. I get one of those. I got some sub buns, some leaf lettuce, some fucking fresh tomatoes, cheddar cheese. Fucking toast that bitch up. Put a little fucking honey mustard on the bottom. Some fucking mayo on the top. Slap it together. Hot chicken sandwiches for days, folks. It's been glorious. Glorious.
I don't know, guys. But everybody that does give something, I really appreciate that a lot. If you want to put it in the PayPal, that's
I need G-Man.
cool.
Someone get a hold
I
of
really
G-Man
appreciate
now.
Buck Mellon Omaha donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Sometimes it's hard to believe these people are real.
I know. It's like living in a fucking some animatronic wax museum or some shit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, folks. You gotta get Lake Alice drained out there, too. Come on. No, I'm just joking. But, yeah. Wow, how the tables have turned. Folks, like I said, stick around because we're going to watch a short classic when they were living the better life. coming up very soon, just in a few minutes.
And I know the Lord will bless you tenfold, because that's the way the Lord works. That's for sure. I know that. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm going to pass out. So, maybe I should just, like, I'm not feeling very good. You guys know I'm really in need, so I appreciate the people that are kind and aren't just trolling and being really mean. I appreciate the people that have kindness in their hearts.
That's a good point, Hogtie, when he rhetorically asked himself, I guess, or whatever. I guess not really. Anyways, it doesn't matter. When he was trying to list 3 things that he does all day, he couldn't make it past one, which is this, I guess. But yeah, that is a good observation.
And decide to give. God bless you, and I pray that you're blessed tenfold if and when you bless me. That's because I know it works. It definitely works that way. So I love you guys. All right. Yeah, this place is super high class, man.
I know, and I'm like wearing all this like corny stuff.
I know. Discover card.
Can you fill me?
Sure, it's 5. Nine one. You got it. Okay. LA VIP port. That's amazing.
Clara has just donated $3. She's going to get slappy if he doesn't follow through here.
Yeah, that's for sure. Thank you very much. Folks, we're up to $11 to drain Lake Alice. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So this is when these are better days. And yeah. Let's see how they fit into the upper crust of steakhouse clientele here.
That's what we'll be getting all night.
That's awesome, man.
Is Valley, baby.
We were gonna have a limo, but that just fell through.
It was an accident.
Exactly.
570, yes?
Yep. 921 3191. Yeah, it's a Tahoe.
You put in tip?
Absolutely, yeah. 20%, man. Whatever. Well,
how much tip?
Let me see. I mean, I don't know what's appropriate for.
$5 is okay.
$5 is you double it. $10, my man. And I'm sorry about the state of the car. We have 2 children, and they're insane. You know, we couldn't get it cleaned in time. I'm sorry. You know. Okay.
They're insane.
They are insane. They're good. They're good kids, but
He knows.
he does that. You can tell. You can tell. Yeah. We're going to see Korn tonight. That's why we look like gothic freaks, you know?
Gotta celebrate.
Yeah.
Gotta do it the right way.
Yeah. I'm going to get a lot of footage of them playing. Like a ton of footage of them playing, yeah. But I'll be sick. I'm not going to...
What's this is good, this one?
That is... Fine.
That's
how long I've been with Discover, or my mother was. My mother had an account, and they grandfathered me in.
All right.
My brother, thank you. God bless you so much. Thank you. All right. Folks, this is cool shit, folks. This is an awesome... Here's where we're going. Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, which I still say the name of it is stupid as shit.
We should see before before we go here on 15th, there's a,
Yeah.
Alright.
This is classy as shit.
Oh, they're pretty empty.
Folks. What?
They are pretty empty.
This place is... Wow.
Please let us come in.
Yeah. Oh my god, wow. I did not expect this.
Hi, we have a reservation.
Yeah.
Sure, what's the name?
Jason. God, this place is beautiful.
Oh.
Wow.
Thank you. So nice.
Did you expect it to be?
No, I did not. I thought it would be like corn.
What?
I thought it would be like gothic. But
You
this
thought-
is like high class. No.
This is hugely high class.
I shouldn't be wearing this here. No, you're fine.
I'm sorry. We're going to corn though. Yeah, to look the part for corn. You know what I mean? It's
Absolutely, sir. You're
Okay.
doing a very fantastic job.
thank you.
No, yeah, don't worry about it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We'll take your
Hallelujah.
Absolutely, of course.
We both got fucked with no lube. Ooh, ooh, ah, yeah, ah, yeah, ah, yeah.
Pacific NW Jess is back, donated $10 through Super Chat. I didn't even get a limo for proms. KORN. And $700,000 later.
Yep. That's how they did it, folks. That's how they did it. Thank you very much.
That's of course the case. Yeah. There's no doubt about that.
And right this way, too.
All right, awesome. This is beautiful. Wow. You may have founded the place. Wow. Oh my god. Huh. You have a nice family there dining. Wow. Oh my god. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Oh my god, this is so fancy, man.
I know. You don't belong here.
No, this is like way too bougie. Wow. Folks. It's a wine glass, folks. I can't use that. Attic.
A fancy. This is a wine list.
Chef's features.
Oh, is it?
Tomahawk dinner for two. Wine pairing selections. Soup. Hey, not bad. How about you? Really good. It's the classiest restaurant I've been in a long time. A long time. Okay, thank you so much. Petite filet with truffle crust, blackened scallops, garlic crusted halibut.
I see we do the mushrooms. Stuffed and crab.
You do the appetizers, you know.
And you want the seafood towers.
I know it is. It's too expensive for that. Yeah.
But you know what? I have a $200 limit.
I'm gonna get the blackened scallops, and I want to try some chicken barley soup.
Wow.
Entrees. Strawberry shortcake is their special dessert. Chef's features. This place is just wow. Well, yeah, I showed you.
Where is the dessert?
Yeah, I showed you the place, folks. So
Where's the dessert?
there it is.
Baby, where's the dessert?
Later.
We love crab meat.
Yeah, guys, that's out of hand.
That is absolutely amazing.
Cocktail sauce sriracha. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's cool. That's George, our server, the good man. Thank you.
Absolutely.
We have YouTube channels. We're both YouTubers.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Yes.
Really? Before you leave, I'll have to get your name on there.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's on the back there. Revelation News.
Revelation News.
Yes.
Awesome.
And she's Shanny for Christ.
Yes. Okay, I'll have to write that down at the end or I'll forget it.
Awesome,
Hello,
George.
everyone.
Thank you. What's up, George?
Enjoy the appetizers. I'll be back around in a few minutes.
Thank you, my brother.
Absolutely.
So this place is amazing. Yeah. So there you go. You got your seafood, folks.
Okay,
I'm gonna eat.
Instagram is better for pictures.
There's the yeah. That's the aftermath, folks. He is not having a good day, and that's the seared ahi tuna. It's just so cool. Guys, look at that. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Oh my God. Look at the potatoes, folks. They glisten. You see that? We have chives and something like that. Look at this.
Oh, how times have changed.
Wow.
You think Rev's mouth was watering when he was at the table? Imagine if he went back and watched this video now. Compared to where they are now, folks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think that waiter was much interested in Shanny. I'm just throwing that out there. I know there's a super chat coming, so I'm just killing time here, folks, so it rolls on through. But I want to thank everyone for coming this evening. Thumbs up. Hold your horses. Von Helton is coming up next. He's hot. He's hot. Oh, fuck it. I'll just keep playing this till the super chat comes, I guess.
You want to talk about bougie folks, yeah.
Goddamn internet!
Yeah.
Dragonjum DGJ has just donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Can we say Reverend might have hit rock bottom?
Yeah. I mean, when that bottom was hit, could be argued, but yeah, I think he's down there.
Got a street preacher over there, folks. You know, he's talking about repentance and stuff, Romans 2 and stuff.
Was fucking Shanny performing street magic for this fucking street preacher dude, or what
The place is really big. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's really big. It's pretty crazy, you know?
We're like right at the stage.
I know.
1:30.
You see a lot of people in like plaid skirts and stuff, you know what I mean? You see a lot of... Because it's Jonathan Davis with his kilt. You know what I mean? It's Jonathan Davis with his fucking kilt. You know? I wonder if he still plays the bagpipes. Do you think Jonathan Davis still plays the bagpipes? Because I know that he has a hard time breathing. You know? You're not the rap. You know what I mean? That fucking point. It takes a lot of...
We'll be right back after these messages.
Total catastrophe. Our heroes' food stamps have been cut off by internet terrorists.
Your SNAP balance is $0.69.
Desperate, our hero has made a deal with the devil.
Smoke weed every day.
After eliminating all the errors, our hero is ready to take to the sky and punch a hole through time and space. The continuing adventures of Barrett on Shit's Day.
All right, now. Wait, bud. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Get away, bug.
Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping.
Do I look like I got a beer belly? You're great.
I
don't give a fuck about the rock and roll.
Pruitt. Let's make 'em
Unfortunately,
pay.
given the fatigue that we
Right.
have in this country from 2.5 years of
All
this,
right.
everyone is tired of it.
Skip this. We'll get right
Oh,
to it.
she did.
Here we go, folks.
Yeah, she landed today. She went.
She went to
And
Taiwan today.
She went to
Or
Taiwan.
I heard
today,
she went. I
landed,
heard she
and
went to.
China is in a shitstorm. China is threatening the United States, surrounding Taiwan with fucking military ships.
I
They're
thought
doing-
she went to another country. I didn't know she went to Taiwan yet. I thought she went to another Asian
Let me
country.
go ahead and let me show you this one. You're gonna
Yeah, show it to me because I didn't know.
You're gonna shit your pants when you see what China's doing. China is preparing to go to war. They're preparing drills on the beachfront all along where China and Taiwan is, and they're ready to go. They're planning it.
Yeah.
They're planning to go. Hold on, let me see. Where's the? Here we go. It looks like even China hit Taiwan with a cyber attack as well. They're trying to shut down the internet grid in Taiwan, and also what else are they doing? They put a carrot, and then now the United States are putting
One
the
giant
USS
step for what?
Reagan.
Wait a minute. One giant step for what? One giant step for what? Back it up a minute. One giant step for what?
Drudge Report. One giant step for freedom. Pelosi in Taiwan.
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake!
you know
She ain't
Taiwan.
for freedom. She ain't for freedom. She's for fucking communism. Goddamn Drudge, man, went fucking totally black pilled or whatever.
Here, this is what I wanted to show you. I found it. Look at this. It's fucking. They're sending. China vows to fight to the death. Tanks on beaches, a D-Day style invasion of Taiwan. Look at this shit. Look at this. They got the fucking tanks ready to roll. Ready to go. Look at all those tanks lined up, ready to go on the street.
Well, see, it's untelling what Nancy Pelosi's real intentions in Taiwan are. See, that's why China's so upset. And China's not upset because an American leader is visiting Taiwan. China's upset because they know that Nancy Pelosi is a deep state operative, and they don't know what the fuck she's doing over there and what she might be preparing to do over there.
Right.
And so that's why they're flipping out. And I really can't blame them, to be honest with you.
I don't blame them.
Now,
I mean,
the thing of it is, though, fucking Taiwan, though, as far as I know, is still an independent country. I don't think China has officially reclaimed them yet, but they might have. I don't know. I may have missed the memo.
Well, China claims that Taiwan is a fake country. That
Well, of course.
Taiwan, the People's Republic of Taiwan, Taiwan is not really called Taiwan. That's what we call it in the West. But
Right.
Taiwan's real name is the People's Republic of China.
Right.
The People's Republic of China believe that they are the Chinese government. When the communists took over China, they fled to Taiwan as a safe space.
Correct.
They fled to keep their lives.
That's
China
correct.
says that they're a fake country, that they're not the real government. So there's communist China says that. So yes, they don't acknowledge the authority of Taiwan, of course,
Right.
and Taiwan doesn't acknowledge the authority of China.
Well, see, the government of Taiwan was the former government of the Republic of China.
No, they're not the former government. They are the Republic of China.
Right.
Those people that fled to Taiwan are the same people back in the 50s and 60s that were running the government. They are not the former government. They are the government. That's what their claim is.
Well,
the Chinese government is a
but
fake
Xi Jinping
government.
and Mao Zedong and all these other cats have been in mainland China for years and years and years. They are, however, in charge of Taiwan, but they are the former government of the mainland China. And that's why China wants them destroyed, is because they are the former government, the pro-democracy. They are very they're pro-American. I don't know how pro-American they're going to be when they find out that we're deep state.
They love America. Same thing with
but if they find out that we're nothing but deep state operatives, they might not like us too well. But anyway.
Well,
the point is, though, is that, like I said, the reason China is upset, not because an American is visiting Taiwan. They're upset because Nancy is deep state, and they know it, and they don't know what Nancy is doing over there. I mean, she could be setting up missiles over there. She could be planting bombs over. Who the fuck knows? One of China's fears probably is that Nancy Pelosi will cause a fake strike on Taiwan while she's there, and then try to blame it on China, saying that could be a very real possibility. And so that's one of the things she's probably very upset about, I'd say. Let me share the link with everybody.
Yeah, go ahead. Let people know what we do here. Now remember, people who watch, and please like and share the video. We're on Facebook, Twitch, and Odyssey. Just love life, live life, rock and roll, and just try to be the best person you can believe in. Be the best person you can be, and believe in love and liberty. And that's it. And there's nothing really much to it.
Yep.
It's not really hard to be a good person. It's not hard to be a good person.
Yep, pretty simple. It's pretty simple.
And I'm here. I bought some new colors. I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. I bought some new oil colors. Yep. I got violet. I got purple blue. I got green blue. Some of these weird looking colors. I got myself a board here, a canvas board. I'm gonna paint the haunted house. I think I'm gonna do a haunted house.
Oh, very good.
So yeah, Vaughn. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say or do anymore, to be honest with you.
Holy shit, 61 notices while I was gone. Fuck me. Within 24 hours.
Notices about what?
That's why I love Gab, because Gab, people actually know I exist.
Oh, you're talking about Gab? Oh.
Yeah, see, on Gab, I'm actually noticed.
You're noticed here, Vaughn. That's why I give you a platform. I love you. I care about you. And I hope that I try to give you a platform. I try to let you speak your mind.
Yep.
I don't believe in censorship. If I could, I would let Donald Trump on the show. But I don't know him personally. So.
Right.
Anyway, what's on your mind? What are you looking at? 34 notices? What do you got, Vaughn?
No, it's more than that. I forget now what I said. Anyway, no, what I'm doing is I'm putting links for the show here. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
And now links for the show. Real quick. I thought you heard me, but maybe you didn't. Yeah, the YouTube trolls say that I don't have a right to Jerry's money and that it belongs to the government. And so what I'm going to do, well, of course not. I'm his dad. Of course I am in control of his money till he turns 18. But since the trolls are so quick to want to give the government back money that they gave to me to use for my son, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out if there's any trolls receiving any type of government grant, any type of, like, say, tuition for college, anything of that nature, and I'm gonna call them up, and I'm going to have it removed.
These people live off of the government, right? They sit in their mother's basement collecting welfare all day.
Well, since they thought it was cute to have Clay County illegally seize my boy's money, I'm going to literally go around for every one of these fucking trolls, because I have a lot of their docs. I have a lot of their real names and shit, real addresses. And I'm just going to go around, and if they've got a tuition, if they've got any kind of government assistance, if they got anything government related, I'm just going to call up the government and say, hey, man, that shit's fraudulent. Have it removed. Because apparently, these trolls want to play hardball. So I'm going to play hardball back. So if you've got a kid going through college right now,
knock a couple of these guys out, man, that'd be great.
So if you've got a kid going through college right now, guess what? Tuition's going to go bye.
Better not be a fucking troll. So any of these guys, any of you out there, if you know someone, you have a parent, any parents out here hearing what their kids are watching, they see their kids fucking harassing Vaughn, I would watch out if I was you. I'll fucking buckle up, Buttercup. You're gonna have a hard day. Hard night, hard day's night. I've been working like a troll. So I would watch out if I was you. Holy shit! I hope Vaughn is not fucking joking around. I hope he's serious. That'd be great, Vaughn. You start taking out some of these fucking cocksuckers.
I heard a puppy getting hurt. Had to go investigate. Anyways, but yeah, man. I mean, fair is fair, right? I mean, they've had my boys. They've had my boys'
John,
money.
You're not
shut
fucking
up.
teasing me, man. I hope you're not fucking
Listen to
teasing
me. Listen to me. They've had my boys' money shut off now for 3 fucking years. 3 years, my boy's money has been shut off. And I called Corbin up on the phone personally. I said, hey, man, what's the deal with the boy's money being shut off? You know, I mean, he ain't being adopted out yet. He's still my son. He's still, you know, can I use that money to pay bills? They said, absolutely, you can use that money to pay bills. Okay, so all this time I could have been using Jerry's money to pay my bills and to keep my head above water. And these fucking trolls have convinced Clay County to take my money illegally. There was no legitimate reason to stop me from using Jerry's money to pay the bills. None. Corbin told me to my face.
You know that.
All right, so I figure turnabout's fair play. If they've got kids going to college, if they've got any kind of government grant, if they've got any kind, I'm just gonna start calling.
These people don't have kids. They couldn't get laid in the morgue if the corpses were fucking over the tables, man.
Well, if they have any type,
losers, man.
I'm going to
thoroughly welfare check, their food stamps cut off or something.
I'm going to thoroughly investigate every one of these. What the fuck? What's the matter with these fucking?
Midnight's mad. Oh, Midnight's doing all right. She's fucking perturbed too. She's fucking pissed off too. How many years does she go without fucking seeing the kids? You don't think Midnight's upset? You don't think Midnight's not feeling the love? COVID vaccines kill, guys. Don't get your shots. If you want to live, don't fucking get your shots. Just letting you know.
I don't know what all the problem is, but anyway.
Hopefully these trolls are dropping dead soon from all the shots that they got.
But no, I mean, you know, my boy's money now has been shut off for 3 fucking years. My daughter confirmed it. I said, honey, you've been gone for 2 years. She corrected me. She said, no, Daddy, I've been gone for 3 years. I was 9 years old when they illegally removed me from the home.
Did the daughter actually say illegally removed me?
Well, they didn't. The kids didn't, but I say that because it was illegal. Unless you really believe that potty training is potty training a puppy. Is potty training a puppy?
Vaughn, does the kids understand that they're illegally taken?
They understand that they have been illegal. Yes, the kids are old enough to understand that they have been illegally detained for 3 years. Yes.
So I don't understand why the kids can't just say to the judge, hey, we're illegally kidnapped.
They can, but the judge ain't going to do shit because the judge is listening to a bunch of fucking terrorists on goddamn YouTube and listening to the fucking pros. That's why. So I'm going to have to appeal to a higher court, I guess.
You just have to get involved, man. You say you want the gods to deal with it. I think you got to step up and fucking start banging some fucking heads.
I try, dude. I've tried to do some things before, and they fell flat on my face, and wasn't able to do.
You think the gods are doing that on purpose? The gods want to take care of it.
They want to handle it. Yeah, they want to handle it. They don't want me to handle it. But I'm going to have to do something because I can't let them adopt my kids out because see, adoption is irreversible. You can't reverse an adoption. Once it's done, it's done. And I swear to the gods, if anything happens to my kids and they get adopted out or they get killed by COVID or the fucking vaccine, Clay County will wish to God they were never born because I'll sue every one of these motherfuckers into the ground. I will sue them for billions of dollars, not thousands, not millions, billions. I mean, how much is a life worth? How much is a child's life worth? And do you realize that my children's entire fucking childhood has been destroyed because of a bunch of fuckwads on the goddamn YouTube? Hey, YouTube, you motherfuckers. letting this shit go on for 15 goddamn years. You don't think there's a reckoning day coming with that shit, YouTube? Fuck yeah, there is.
I think
YouTube's
so.
just as culpable. YouTube allowed this shit to escalate out of control. YouTube could have stopped this shit 15 fucking years ago by simply enforcing their terms of service. But they refused to do so, didn't you, YouTube? Fuck yeah, you did. So YouTube is very culpable in this. Very culpable. They are very culpable. But yeah, man, I mean, this is bullshit. My kids never got to have a fucking childhood because of these fuckwads on the internet. How would you like it if somebody come and snatched you away every fucking time they felt like it? You fucking trolls. So that you didn't get to have a childhood. They've destroyed Andrew. Look, they've destroyed Andrew's life.
You don't understand. These trolls don't have a life. They don't have a childhood. That's the way they are. That's the way they are, Vaughn. They are the way they are because they're fucking human trash.
Well, then, yeah.
They are fucking human trash. They don't know what love is. They don't know what love is. They don't know what it means to have a father that loves them like you love your kids. They don't understand it. You think Secular Opinion has a fucking mother and father that loves him? Come on, Vaughn. You know that. You know that well damn as well as I do. They don't fucking get love. They don't have a wife. They don't have kids. They don't have families. Just ain't going to take their kids away. They couldn't get laid in a morgue. The corpses were fucking nailed to the tables. They don't know what it is to make love and to have fucking family and kids, man.
That's true. That's true.
The only way you can hurt them if you take away their fucking internet or the fucking gods kill them or something. That's the only way they're gonna understand. They're burning in hell. You know?
Well, they need to understand that they either deal with me or they deal with the gods, but one way or the other they're going to get paid for, because this shit is unforgivable. My kids literally have not had a childhood because of these fucking YouTube trolls. Andrea's life is completely destroyed forever because of these fucking YouTube trolls. 5 mental conditions. Let that sink in, folks. You folks that are sitting on the fence, you folks that don't know what I'm talking about. My wife has 5 mental conditions because a bunch of fuckwads on YouTube thought it'd be cute to fucking send CPS out here every day harassing the fuck out of my wife. And so one day she was going through postpartum depression and she just fucking snapped and lost her fucking mind. She had to be institutionalized down in Middlesboro, Kentucky in a women's shelter for the criminally insane. The trolls on YouTube and the Frosts did that to my wife.
They have blood on their hands. You know that.
And YouTube should be held accountable for allowing it to happen. Because YouTube, like I said, YouTube could simply have enforced their terms of service, and this would have been stopped a long time ago. YouTube has laws on the books against harassing people. But YouTube...
Yes, I didn't even notice someone else did. Von Hout, he's been wearing a new shirt, folks. Apparently the spell has been broken. He was, I don't know, he was ranting. He couldn't change the other one because there was runes on it. So maybe court went better than he thought. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he had... I don't know.
They won't enforce their terms of service when it comes to these clowns. Why? I do not know. But we're going to find out. Because
I bet there's people in high places in YouTube that love it. They love the fucking...
I guarantee you, YouTube will be held accountable for what's happened to Andrea and my children and myself. I guarantee.
I hope you're right.
Mark it on your calendar. Mark it on your calendar. I will hold YouTube accountable for what they've done to my family. Bet on it. Bet on it. Okay, but this is unforgivable. 12 fucking years. My daughter actually had to correct me because I thought the kids had been gone for 2 years. She said, "No, Daddy, I was 9 years old when they took us." She's 12 now, folks. She's 12 now. All right. This is unforgivable. There is no excuse for it. And why did the judge keep my kids for 3 years? Just because he fucking wanted to. I can't find any law in any document anywhere that justifies his keeping my kids for 3 years. And especially over something stupid like potty training a puppy. There's no excuse for it. So well, fine, surely the governor will step in there and remove that judge. Now the governor ain't going to do shit because he's a fucking Democrat. He ain't going to do shit for me. I'm a conservative and he's a Democrat. So he ain't going to do jack shit for me. The governor's been sitting on this information for years. And the governor ain't going to do shit. The attorney general, now we do have a new attorney general. I can reach out to this new attorney general and see if he'll actually do something, because he could do something. He could stop this shit. But yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. There is no reason to have detained my children illegally for 3 years, because it's an illegal detention. Okay. The only time, I've already showed this to, to everyone. The only time you're to remove children is if they're in imminent danger of death. Okay. Well, my children have never been on the verge of death, ever, never. Okay. So all 12 times that they were removed illegally. Okay. That's just the facts. And the fact is that 2 attorneys and a sitting judge has actually went into that courtroom and told Judge Harris, hey, these CPS workers are illegally removing these children. Judge Harris don't give a shit, apparently. He don't care. And now Judge Harris has illegally extorted $1,500 out of my stimulus check, which I believe is a violation of federal law. Normal tax returns, yes, you can take money out of it. But this last tax return we had wasn't a tax return. It was a stimulus check. And my understanding is that you can't remove money from a stimulus check for any reason. So Judge Harris may actually be in trouble with the feds over that shit. I'm going to find out. I will find out eventually. But yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. There is no sense in it, and YouTube could have stopped this shit 15 years
I'm like
ago
a stuffed turkey
by simply
for
enforcing their.
Thanksgiving. Stick me with a fork. I'm all done.
I'm sorry Wilson has just donated $2 through Super Chat. I bet Vaughn doesn't know any of his kids' birthdays.
No, probably not. With the exception, maybe Jerry's, because that's probably an important one for all those forms he has to fill to collect money off his disability and stuff. But
terms of service.
Thank you very much.
And they refuse to do so. These people have been harassing me for years on YouTube. YouTube could have stopped this shit anytime they wanted, but they chose not to. Oh, it's free speech. No, it's not. It's harassment. There's a difference between free speech and harassment. I can sit there and say, I hate John Gashilla because, and I'm justified in saying that. But when I fucking send CPS out to Gashilla's house and steal his kids, or I send the FBI out to question him at length, or I send the CIA out to double tap his fucking ass, that's not merely a my opinion. That's not free speech or fair use. That is an action. That is a criminal act. Okay, I've committed a criminal act against him by doing that shit.
Vaughn, please don't send the CIA to my house to double tap me.
I will not.
Please.
I don't do that. I don't do that shit. But you see what I'm saying, okay? These people, because their big excuse is, oh, we're just calling Vaughn out on his bullshit. The fuck you are. You called CPS out to my goddamn house 15 fucking times to steal my goddamn kids. That's not calling me on my bullshit. You drove my poor wife insane by having CPS constantly coming out, pounding on a fucking door every other goddamn day. That's not calling me on my bullshit. That's not. That's harassment. In fact, it's terrorism. It is terrorism.
I thought these people care about women. They're going out and abusing women.
Dude, they don't give a fuck about Andrea. They've never, we care
they
so
do it,
much.
right? They do it because they say they love. You're hurting her, and we love her. We care about her.
Yeah, they care about her so much. She's morbidly obese, full of infection. Her hair is falling out, and her teeth have already fallen out. Yes, they care about her so good. Yeah, and 5 mental conditions. Yeah, let's not forget that. But they care about her so much. Holy shit! With people like that, I sure as hell don't want to know their enemies.
It's like looking in a mirror, isn't it, Von Helton? Oh, the projection.
Fuck. But yeah, they destroyed that young girl's life. She was going to go to college. The Manchester had opened up a University of Kentucky branch office right here in Manchester. She was so excited because she wouldn't have to drive all the way to Lexington to go to college. She was all excited about that shit. These people fucking ruined her life forever. Destroyed her life forever.
Plata has donated $3. Vaughn's kids will never be free until they're locked away in a room in his trailer.
All right. Yeah, the irony. Thank you very much for the donation. Folks, we're up to $14 to drain Lake Alice.
The head of CPS here in Clay County literally gave her a nervous breakdown right in front of me while I'm watching. Literally gave her a nervous breakdown. No jail time, no reprimand, no relief of duty, nothing. Dr. Del Mundo comes in here, flat out lies, says my kids are failing to thrive, which is a medical term meaning they're going to die just any second. Total fucking lie. She was using an 8-pound baby chart for preemie babies, which is not only perjury, it's medical malpractice. She should have been run out on a rail. She should have been stripped of her doctorate and run out on a fucking rail back to Tennessee, where she fucking came from. But see, nobody fucking actually enforces law down here, unless it's to their benefit. Then they enforce the law. But yeah, man, that $1,500 they took out of my stimulus check, I'm pretty sure they're not allowed to do that. Normal tax returns, yes. But that last tax return was a stimulus check, and I don't believe they're allowed to remove money from it. So Judge Harris may be in trouble with the feds, whether he believes it or not.
I can't believe.
But I'm convinced that a lot of people down here think they're above the law. I had one social worker tell me that she was above the law. She told me that to my face. Well, we'll find out. We're going to find out, because all this shit's going to come to a head here pretty soon. And as soon as I get done throwing the frosts in prison, and I throw these fucking trolls in prison, there might be some Clay County people getting thrown in prison too. We'll see.
I've been hating on
we'll see, because this is ridiculous.
1973.
3 years, my children have literally not had a childhood because of a bunch of fuckwads on YouTube. That is unforgivable. There is no forgive. You know,
Got me with my hands full. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
No wonder the gods are killing these fuckers, because there's no forgiveness for that. You robbed a child of their childhood. You robbed them of their mother. Now you're trying to rob them of their father. You people are sick. You people are evil. You people are despicable, possibly even demonic.
You think?
And there is no sense in that shit. There is none.
You think so? Fucking yeah, man. I would say the demonic fucking for sure, man.
Yeah, there is no question. But yeah, my kids literally have not had a childhood, because every time we turn around, here's CPS to snatch them away and cart them off to parts unknown. It's 1,000 wonders my kids haven't caught COVID and died. 1,000 wonders. It's just a miracle of the gods that they've not caught COVID and died. And it's probably a good thing too, because my kids have caught COVID and died because of these fuckwads on YouTube, that I would have paid some house calls. And I'd have dared anybody get in my way. But yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. There's no sense in this. And, you know, but yeah, my daughter corrected me, because I told her it was 2 years. She said, no, Daddy, I was 9 years old when they took me. I'm like, oh, shit. So...
When was the last time you seen the kids, Mom?
Well, I see them every Friday via Skype or in person, but that's not the point. The point is that they're being kidnapped.
I'm just you still seeing them. They're still letting you see them?
Yeah, they let me see them, but that's not the point. The point is they shouldn't have been taken in the first place. Potty training a puppy is not a crime in the goddamn state of motherfucking Kentucky. And I guess I'm going to have to sue the governor or something in order to get this shit resolved. Because I guarantee you, I'd put a $15 billion lawsuit on the governor's office. I guarantee he'll be down. He may even come down here personally to physically remove the judges from their benches in. Because, I mean, yeah, but this is ridiculous. This shit should not have lasted this fucking long. And like I said, YouTube's just as culpable. They could have stopped this shit by simply banning these fuckers 15 years ago when they started harassing me. And they didn't do it. And in fact, YouTube to this day still won't ban them for, I mean, they're harassing Trailer Park Elvis, they're harassing G-Man, they're harassing me, they're harassing Brett Keane, they're harassing you to an extent. YouTube's not doing anything. I thought, hey, YouTube, I thought there was a law against harassing people. What the fuck, man? These people are destroying people's lives in the real world, getting them fired from their jobs, getting CPS called to steal their kids, leaving fucking shitty comments to their wives on the other computer back there. Oh, we're just calling him out on his bullshit. No, you're not. You're committing criminal acts. No, you're not. Just calling me out on my bullshit, it wouldn't have escalated to this point anyway. Like I said, I could sit here and disagree with John all day long, but I'm not gonna destroy the man's life. Oh yeah, that's looking good, dude. Your camera's kind of blurry, but it's looking good.
Yeah, the camera's blurry, I know.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I hate that camera, yeah.
You need your
I'm getting better. I'm trying my best. Trying
You
my
need you a
best.
good Logitech, man. Get you a good, brand new Logitech, modern day Logitech, something that'll handle 1080p, and then you'll be fine.
I'm sorry, Vaughn. I wish there was more I could do for you, man. If I could fucking, if I could hire a private detective, a private eye, or private lawyer, or someone that could, $1 million lawyer to come down there, man, I would. I would indeed, man.
Like I said, it's all happening for a reason. I'm just not fully aware of the reasoning. But I tell you this much: every one of these, if I was a deity, every one of these fucking trolls would already be dead. They'd already be dead. I would have wiped them all out. I would have sent the death angel down, just wipe every one of these fucks out. They'd all be gone. What they've done to my kids or anybody's kids. I mean, even let's say these kids aren't even my kids. It doesn't matter whose kids they are. What they've literally stolen these children's childhoods. They've literally stole their childhood. They didn't get a chance to be a child because fucking CPS was showing up pounding on a fucking door to take them away every fucking 5 minutes. They never got to have a childhood. And you people deserve death. That's what you deserve. Actually, you deserve eternal punishment, but that's not my call to make. But for sure, you need to be under the sod for what you've done to these kids, what you've done to Andrea, what you've done to me. And now my mother killed in cold blood because we were going to go to federal court and testify against James Arnold Frost. Wait till that shoe drops. Wait till that shoe drops, boys and girls. That's going to be interesting. And like I said, my situation seems to be a microcosm of the country at large. But obviously, if nothing happens on August the 10th, then I'm bringing in the feds. And the feds will just start arresting people. They won't give a fuck. They'll just start arresting everybody, judges, lawyers. They'll just start arresting everybody. Because all I got to do, all I have to do is show the feds these fucking messages from these YouTube trolls where they paid off judges, paid off lawyers, paid off the psychologist even. I've got their comments all saved. And I just show these
Wait a
to
minute,
the feds.
the fucking YouTube trolls send you messages saying they paid off all these people?
Well, they're talking to themselves and talking to me, but some of them sent me emails, yeah. But the point is that I've got that all saved to disk, and all I got to do is show it to any federal agent. Because see, a lot of these people they're not residents of the state of Kentucky. A lot of them aren't even fucking American. And I show that to the feds, and the feds are going to eat that up like candy. Oh, hey, look at this. We got something we can actually kick some ass on. So the feds will love that. The feds will eat it up like candy.
What? They'll eat up like you trying to like pursue people that live outside of their jurisdiction? Like what?
They sure will. Because these fucks had no right personally getting involved in someone's family. They had no right to do that. None, zero. There is no justification for what these trolls on YouTube have done to my family. None, zero. And the feds are going to eat that up like candy, man. They're going to love that shit because half these motherfuckers, if not the majority, aren't even Kentucky residents. And some of them are foreign nationals, which might even bring in the CIA. You never fucking know. But for sure.
A lot of these people are English, unfortunately. It's fucking lines.
The bad version of the British. Yeah.
Well,
because there's British patriots out there, but there's some British patriots out there, but these guys are scum. These guys are pure scum. Pipey, I'm talking to you. You know what's funny, John? The UK has anti-trolling laws on the books, but to date, Pipey has not spent one day in jail for it. I wonder why. See, that's wrong. That sumbitch should have been sent to jail. He should go to jail, and he hasn't, and I don't know why. But, of course, UK has an Islam problem. Islam is literally blocking off segments of the country and not allowing anybody to go there. And imagine
There's
it.
no-go zones. Yeah, there's
No-go zones, right. That's what they call them, no-go zones.
Well, you know
That's
what?
right.
I don't actually have a problem with that, Vaughn. You know why?
Why?
I'll tell you why. The Muslim no-go zones, they shut down the prostitutes. They shut down the pimps. They stopped that stuff. They stopped the fucking lewd
drugs.
behavior.
Drugs,
The drugs, alcohol, prostitution.
Yep.
They cut it. So you go to these Muslim no-go zones, and if you're white and English, you can't go there. They fucking kill you. But they make the fucking place better in a way. I mean, it kind of sucks that English people aren't allowed to be English in their country, but in a way, they kick out the fucking trash. And we need some of these fucking Muslims. Maybe we get a couple of these Muslims after these fucking terrorists. Maybe that's what we need to do, Vaughn.
Yep. Well, you know what? Your father-in-law just happens to be a Saudi sheikh, so it wouldn't be too hard for you to make some phone calls. So,
I mean, I don't know if he has anything to do with England, but I'll definitely fucking say something. What, you want something done in Kentucky? Is that what you're saying?
well, I don't care what. I just want something done.
Well,
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how or why or the particulars. I just want some shit done. I don't have a phone right now or cable right now because of this bullshit.
I know you would tell me that.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm
what's
lucky to have
Spectrum saying?
internet.
Is Spectrum going to cut down the internet?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Okay.
We'll have to see. But one thing, like I said, I'm definitely going to do 3 years without Jerry's money, and I could have been paying the bills with that money right all this time. So I'm going to contact the government agency, various government agencies, and I'm just going to give them the names of all these motherfuckers that have gotten any kind of government money. If you've gotten any kind of government money at all, I'm going to have it snatched, every bit of it. Because obviously, you fuckers started this shit. I'm going to fucking end it. I'm going to have if you got kids going to college, guess what? Say bye-bye to their tuition. Bye. See ya. Gone. It's going to go bye-bye. I'm done with that shit. I'm done with fucking playing around. They brought this shit into the real world on me by getting Jerry's money taken away from me. So I'm going to get everything they've got taken away from them. Fair is fair. They started this shit. They shouldn't have done it, man. They shouldn't have done that. Yeah, but yeah, I called Corbin, talked to him right on the phone live. I said, "Hey, is there a problem with me using Jerry's money to pay bills?" They said, "Absolutely not. You're his father. You can use that money to pay bills. You're providing a home for him to live in."
Vaughn, hold on the fort. I'm going to go ahead and clean the brush out. I got to put it's oil paint, so I got to clean the brush out in a proper way.
Yes,
it's very important what Vaughn just said. You can see the look on Vaughn's face. Sorry if I put it back too far, but it's worth repeating.
Started this shit. They shouldn't have done it, man. They shouldn't have done that. Yeah, but yeah, I called Corbin, talked to him right on the phone live. I said, "Hey, is there a problem with me using Jerry's money to pay bills?" They said, "Absolutely not. You're his father. You can use that money to pay bills.
Here we go.
You're providing a home for him to live in."
Oh, but you're not, Vaughn. That's the whole thing. You're not. That's why they took it away, because they'll pay that money to the home that Jerry is living in. Look at the look on his face. He knows it.
Vaughn, hold on the fort. I'm going to go in.
He knows it. I got to put it back again. He knows it.
You're providing a home for him to live in.
Look. Look at the look. He knows what he just said. And he knows what reality is, folks.
Vaughn, hold on the fort. I'm going to go ahead and clean the brush out. I got to put it's oil paint, so I got to clean the brush out in a proper way.
Yes. That's the only drawback to oil paint, is that it's a pain in the ass to clean your brush. That's the only drawback to oil, is that it's a pain in the ass. But oh well, what are you going to do? Anyway. Yep, Pelosi is in Taiwan, and I didn't even now see. I didn't know she was in Taiwan, because the news media was saying she was going to go to another Asian country. And so what? Bada boom, bada bing, she shows up in Taiwan. So the roads are still shitty, but I did manage to get out to get some groceries. So. But the roads are, I mean, the road is trash. The road's destroyed. Oh, by the way, some Amish came out and actually picked up those huge chunks of roadway with a backhoe and carted off with them. I don't know what the hell they're going to use it for, but whatever. Who cares? As long as it's out of my field, right? But yeah, the Amish actually come in and helped out. So thank you, Amish folk. I appreciate your help. Now, me and the Amish have always had a good history. You know, they would help me out with things. I would help them out with things. I've always had a good rapport with the Amish, even though I'm not a Christian. You know, I'm a pagan, but me and the Amish have always gotten along great. So kudos to the Amish. They've come to my rescue once again, and have cleared out my field of all that debris. Come in with a big old backhoe and a bobcat, and just hauled them big, huge chunks of road away. I don't know what the hell they're going to do with them. Maybe shore up a creek bed or something. Who knows? But well, they had the hats. They had the funny hats. So I'm assuming they're Amish. Maybe they're Mennonites. I don't know. The Mennonites and the Amish kind of wear the same stuff, so maybe they're Mennonites and not Amish. But anyway, they're one of those types of groups of people, and they come in and decided they was going to take off with the roadway, chunks of roadway. So whatever. Hey, it's all gone. So they were out there getting it took care of, and so the roads now all we got to do is get the county to come in and put us a new road down, and we should be good to go. But what about the gods literally taking a huge fist and smashing Crane Creek? If that's not a fucking message, I don't know what is, man. Like I said, you could see the outline of the fist, man. You could actually see it. It was very obvious. Because somebody asked me to say, well, I ain't no fist. So I took my yellow paint and Windows paint and outlined it so that you could actually see the fist. There's no getting around it. But yeah, it's crazy. I read somewhere that some female witch coven was praying to the gods to destroy Clay County due to Roe v. Wade overturning. Well, those witches would be violating nature and nature's gods, and if they're doing that, because most pagans, Wiccan included, we are nature based, and there is no justification for killing an innocent child. None, zero. There's no justification for that shit. And we have prominent Democrats on record saying that it's okay to kill babies, even outside the womb. Okay? Even outside the womb. So that's not good. That's not good, obviously. So but yeah, we're, as pagans, we're very big on nature. What do you want, baby? Very big on nature. Yeah, they're left-hand pathers, I would think. It's one thing for the gods to do a thing. Now, you notice I never asked the gods to do this. This is something they did. I never asked them to do this. And, I think asking the gods to go after a whole county just because of something being overturned in court, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. There's no standing for that. And like I said, it's one thing if a woman...
Wait. Wasn't Vaughn just vowing to go after a whole county and the governor and everybody for the injustices done to him? What?
Miscarries is quite another when you are purposely trying to kill the unborn child. How does the destruction of my home and my county help me? I don't know. I would say one, it puts a spotlight.
With no lube. Ooh, ooh, ah, yeah, ah, yeah, ah, yeah.
I'm sorry Wilson donated $10 through Super Chat. The Amish, well known for their expert use of backhoes and bobcats. Can't imagine why Vaughn has so much respect for the Amish. Might be the fact that the Amish are cool with marrying 13-year-olds.
It might have something to do with it, or the beard. I don't know. It's just funny when Vaughn talks about his, his long-standing relationship with Amish people, but couldn't actually tell if they were Amish or not. Just made the assumption because of the hats. But thank you very much, Wilson. Thank you very much.
On my situation, which heretofore there's not been, because now FEMA is involved. FEMA's actually investigating, I hear, and so that might be a good thing. Who knows what's going on? What like I said though, it was literally in the shape of a fist. So I mean, that's pretty fucking badass. And you can actually see where the road was dented in from the impact of the fist. It was crazy. So, but we'll see how things pan out. There's a reason why everything happens. So, I've stopped believing in a coincidence a long time ago. When I was a child, I believed in coincidence. Now, so much as an adult, no. Since becoming an adult, even as early as my 20s, coincidence is bullshit. There's a rhyme and reason for everything. Now, we may not be privy to that rhyme and reason, but there is a rhyme and reason to everything. FEMA doesn't make you pay for FEMA. Welcome back. FEMA does not make you pay for acts of God. Okay, that's what they call it, acts of God. You don't pay for acts of God. Okay, you don't pay for that. I appreciate you trying to say that I should pay for Clay County's woes, but that's not what happens. When there's a natural disaster, the government covers that. We don't pay for shit.
Well, who the fuck are you talking to about making you pay for the damages of the fucking storm?
Some guy out and some guy in the outside chat probably needs a vacation. If you hear me.
Yeah, my wife made homemade hummus. It's so good, and a piece of chicken that's been I don't know what she did to it, but she fucking marinated it and she put it in the oven for like 30 minutes. Oh, it's so good, man.
I bet.
Sorry, I'm just I know the trolls are probably jealous. Let me see. Let me take a look. Obviously, the black art witches. What the fuck is a sprout next to their name mean, Bon?
I have no idea. I'm trying to figure that out. What's with the little green sprout on over there? I don't know what the fuck that means. Oh, maybe because they're a newbie. Maybe they're a newbie.
Oh yeah, maybe they're new. Yeah.
Because it's a little sprout, so that means it's new or a beginning.
Yeah, just grew. Anyway, I see a bunch of people watching us, and there's no likes. Make sure you hit the like button.
Yep, hit the likes, guys.
Hit the fire button. The fire button is the like button.
Yep, fire button is the like button. So hit the fire button for us. Help us out, man. Every little bit helps.
And then give Ron some support too. /money James Paul Von Helton.
Dragon Jim DGJ donated $4.99 through Super Chat. It was the mini a Knight's God that made the fist.
That's right. Thank you very much.
In fact, let me
put that out there, man. Drop your links for us.
Yeah, let me drop that and
drop it like it's hot, Ron.
Yeah, man. Drop it like it's hot. That's right.
Oh, my fucking back is killing me, Vaughn. Oh.
Yeah, what's up with your back, man? Did you sprain it or something?
I got fucking. I had to deal with a fucking prick, and I had to put him out of his misery, and I fucking pulled a muscle or something.
Oh.
Let's put it that way.
Well.
I can't really say too much on the internet, you know?
Right.
Yeah, see, Vaughn thinks he's talking about being a tough guy, but what it means is he threw his back out jerking off.
Hey, of course. I understand fully. Believe me, I understand fully. All right. Let's put this in the outside chat here. There we go. All right, there we go. And let's see here. Let's get the Odyssey stuff going. Odyssey.
Oh, by the way, Vaughn, I would fucking take it easy, man. I was going through your block list of people who have blocked my channel. You
Right.
fucking blocked me. You
I
blocked
blocked
my
you.
second channel on Odyssey. It said Gishla Podcast was blocked.
I thought it
And I'm
was
like,
a troll. I thought it was a troll
who the
channel.
fuck blocked me? And I'm like, and it tells me who blocked it. It said, Vaughn, your
On
mom blocked
Odyssey?
you.
On
Yeah.
Odyssey? Oh, fuck. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I
I
thought that
couldn't
might
even
have
believe. You know what's so funny about that, Vaughn? You're a mod to my channel, and you were able to block the person that owns the channel.
Yeah, now how the fuck does that work, right? Okay, well, let me show me where the. Let's see. I got to figure out how to.
It's not a big deal. It's not the biggest deal.
Well, it is if I got you blocked, because obviously, if you're blocked,
No,
I
I
can't see your
fixed it.
content.
I fixed it. I unblocked myself.
You unblocked yourself. Okay. All right. Damn. Sorry about that, dude. That was not intentional. Because obviously I can't see your stuff if you're blocked, right?
So it looks like these people watching us actually gave us the splat. So you did the opposite of what we told you. So if you want to get rid of them, Vaughn, you can.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They're just here to troll us, I guess.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
okay.
Wilson has just donated $2 through Super Chat. Jdubbs is bitch tits threw his back out.
Yeah, probably. I see Todd tried to put a donation through too as well. Thank you, Todd. Sorry that your phone retracted the message. I'm not sure what happened there, but
anyway.
Unless you're going to behave. If you're going to be here and behave, then we won't get rid of you. But you got to like the video.
Children behave. That's what they say when we're together. And watch how you play. And they never
What's the next
knew.
topic, Vaughn? What do you got for us?
What's the next topic? Hang on. Let me finish posting these. There we go. Holy shit, they did splat the shit out of us, didn't they? Goddamn YouTube troll motherfuckers. Folks, if you support terror, just know that that's a felony and it's a federal crime. You don't go to a county jail or a local jail or even a state jail.
You go to a federal jail, they will
penitentiary.
fucking
That's
bend
right.
you over, and they will
That's
fuck
right.
you good.
You go to the big house. You go to the federal pen for cavorting with terrorists. Okay, just keep that in mind, boys and girls.
look at the first thing that comes to Jdubbs' mind, right? As Vaughn, is trying to paint this picture of like how awful it's going to be to go to jail. First thing out of Jdubbs' mouth is like, yeah, you're going to get these men, they're going to bend you over and fuck you real good. You're going to get a good fucking.
And they're gonna fuck you like the only white boy in prison.
Look at that.
Keep that shit in mind, boys and girls.
Mm-hmm.
There may be a quiz later.
They're gonna be like fresh white meat.
Yeah, there may be a quiz later. Just saying. There may be a quiz later. I tell you, you can't be fucking around, man. And these YouTube trolls, they claim they're not terrorists, but yet they terrorize the shit out of everybody for fun, destroying people's families, destroying people's lives, getting people fired from their jobs, and then laughing about it. Folks, these YouTube trolls, for those of you that are sitting on the fence,
Fuck with no lube. Ooh, ooh, ah, yeah, ah, yeah, ah, yeah.
Todd Malico 8 donated $9.99 through Super Chat. Let's try again. This is what they call a super show. FOEKS. Riveting content.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ted.
for those of you that don't know, these YouTube trolls actually made videos laughing about my ex-wife getting raped. Literally. They literally laughed about my ex-wife, Andrea, getting raped on a Greyhound bus. They thought that shit was fucking funny. Well, you know what? I don't think that's a damn bit funny. I don't think that's a damn bit funny, and I hope you don't either. So no, you should have nothing to do with anyone from these trolls, haters, and naysayers, or the Honor Network, or any other online terrorist organization that I haven't found yet. You should have nothing to do with them. If they're harassing other people online, you should run, not walk, run away from that person as fast as you can go, because there is a reckoning day coming, folks. I want to remind everyone. Oh, there's the 3 o'clock alarm. I want to remind everyone. All right, now I want you to listen to me.
You got somewhere to go at 3?
No. I just set my alarm to wake up, actually, but I'm already awake, so I kind of immaterial. I want everybody to listen to what I'm saying. The internet was started by the United States Army. The United States Army created the internet. Guess who can turn off the internet any fucking time they feel like it? That's right, the U.S. Army. Now, I know there's going to be a bunch of trolls out there saying, oh, they can't do it. They can't. The fuck they can't. The United States Army gave us the internet, and they can take it away any fucking time they want. Bet on it. You better bet on it. So now let's be clear. All right. If this shit gets really, really bad, and I mean really bad, to where, these terrorist organizations on the internet are just allowed to do whatever the fuck they want, there may come a reckoning day where the military tribunals might even be involved. You never know. Because like I said, the actual owner of the internet is the U.S. Army. And if you doubt me, look that shit up. Google it. It's out there. The information's out there. The originator of the internet is the United States Army. Fact. Not my opinion. It's a fact. So now there might be a reckoning day coming for some of you fucks that think you're shit and that think you're above the law and that think you can get out here and do whatever the fuck you want. You might be in for a rude awakening. Just keep that shit in mind, folks. Just keep it in mind, because there might be a quiz later. No joke.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Oh, wait a minute. We got yeah. How can we help you, Luigi? This is what can we do for you, Luigi? Yeah, you're gonna say something, Luigi?
Are they having audio trouble?
In the room and they're just muted. They're just sitting there muted. Well, this is what the trolls are gonna do when they get caught by the cops. They're gonna, don't take away my internet.
Right.
So what are you doing, Luigi? What's up?
Unmute yourself, Luigi, and let's hear what you have to say. You're in.
There you go. You're muted.
Show.
We can go ahead, speak. You gonna call me a nigger and leave, or what? What's going on? Come on, get it over with. You got 5 seconds.
Can't hear. He's in the private chat. He's in the private chat saying his mic is not John. John.
One.
He's in the private chat saying he can't talk.
I don't care if he doesn't know how to work the fucking mic. And I want him done. Fuck him.
He says he thinks.
Come back Come back when your fucking mic's working.
Well, there you go.
Anyway, he's got an icon with someone's asshole. He literally his icon's literally an asshole.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I've seen that icon before.
With some fucking fegula, like fucking.
I've seen that icon before. It's a troll.
It's a troll.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the new deadly monkeypox virus out there, for those who don't know if they're going to get it or not, I got a chart here. So if you're on the left at 0, like a normal person that doesn't have fag sex, then you should be okay. And the more of a faggot you are, the more of a chance you'll get it. There's the way to find out you're going to get monkeypox.
That's correct.
So if you're like someone like Dave Rubin, who's like,
All right, so this is getting into the, remember I gave you guys a trigger warning. So if anybody's got a weak stomach, this is your, Jdubbs is getting bored and he's just getting warmed up here. So, yeah.
Oh, you are gay, but you only have sex with your husband for the past 20 years. You're probably okay. If you're Pete Buttigieg, which just probably sucks every fucking dick in the government, and there that is. All right, we got someone in the room. What's up? How can we help you? Speak. All right. Losers. All right. So, it is what it is. you get people in here who are just trashy people.
That doggie's wanting some peanut butter, so I'm going to give her some. You can give a dog peanut butter, but you have to make sure it doesn't have a chemical called xylitol in it, or something to that effect. I guess that's close to the name of it.
I find this interesting because when it was brought up that he was feeding his dog chocolate, was basically the equivalent of feeding his dog poison, and was even shown on the internet, multiple articles that talked about this. He denied it, but he seems to be quite the expert on using peanut butter as a delivery system to dogs.
You said, what should I do?
What, Postal? You better fucking believe it. Go, 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 go.
I'm sorry Wilson has just donated $2 through Super Chat. Secular Opinion does not endorse this.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
But as long as it doesn't have that xylitol shit in it, you can give peanut butter to a dog. And this does not have it. This does not have it. I've read over it carefully. It has peanuts, sugar, 2% or less hydrogenated vegetable oil, cottonseed oil, soybean oil, rapeseed oil, dextrose, salt, molasses, and monoglycerides, and contains peanuts. So if you're allergic to peanuts, you can't have it either. But there is no xylitol.
You know what people like Pete Buttigieg and other queers do? They fucking rub they rub peanut butter on their genitalia and have the fucking dogs lick it off. You know that, right?
Yes, I've heard of.
I've
heard of worse shit than that. So that's.
Oh, I'm sure you have fun. I mean, it's funny, Jdubbs, you're bringing this up, and I know you're just trying to do, you're trying to slur Buttigieg and people like that, the Democrats, the evil leftists, right? But you're talking to a guy who literally has been caught red-handed, putting dog fuck mods on his video games. So I'm just saying.
It's actually pretty mild compared to what I've heard.
I bet.
Well, the LGBT community come up with some fucking disgusting shit. So.
Oh, dude, they used to fucking the homosexual community used to fucking have gay parades right out in the open with little kids and everything watching and just fucking doing it right there on the goddamn platforms and shit. And I'm like, man, this fucking can't be legal.
That's child abuse, if you ask me. That's even Tulsi Gabbard actually came out the other day and said the LGBTQ community is performing child abuse by doing all these things.
Yes.
So
yes, they are.
So you're getting regular everyday people to go after you because of the disgusting.
Well,
when you got me wanting fucking peanut butter now, man.
You know that when Democrats
wanting peanut butter, I'm gonna go get me fucking peanut butter. You hold on the fort.
You know that when Democrats are starting to complain, there's a problem. Okay, because usually the Democrats don't say shit, but when the Democrats start complaining, there's a problem. And that fucking bone in my toe is aggravating the fuck out of me. There you go, Midnight. You're squared away. You're squared away, Midnight. She loves peanut butter. But yeah, you got to make sure it doesn't have that xylitol shit in it. And you're good. Wow. 17 people watching us, and no one likes our content. So why the fuck are you watching us? That would be my question. Why are you wasting your time watching us if you don't like our content? See, this is why I'm advocating for Odyssey to get rid of the splat button, because it serves no purpose other than to encourage trolling. That's all it does. That's all it does. Is it just encourages trolling. If you don't like the content we put out, you don't have to watch us. No one is making you watch this show. No one.
I got myself peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Some dyke in the comment section is saying, how can the United States military shut off the internet in India?
Because they're the ones that built the motherfucker and they know how to shut it off. If I build a custom aircraft, nobody's going to know how to shut that custom aircraft off but me. Because I'm the one that built the motherfucker. So I know how to shut it off. Same way with the military. But I'm telling you, mark my words.
Here's a quote by one of my favorite people in the world.
Okay, stop.
John Rocker. He was a pitcher for the...
So this is extreme trigger warning. I know most of you that are here at 1:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're with me this far, you got a strong stomach. But this is a warning. The opinions expressed coming up are not by this channel. Just anyways, watch.
Rev'S. He says this about they were going to trade him to New York. He says,
now, mind you, in this quote, there's going to be certain homosexual slurs, but if that's not good enough, John actually misquotes him and uses worse slurs on purpose, just to make it even that much worse. I just want to point that out. I found that part hilarious.
I'd rather retire first.
Here we go.
It's the most hectic, nerve-wrenching city. Imagine taking the L train to the ballpark, and while you're riding what seems to be Beirut, next is some kid with purple hair, next is some fucking faggot with AIDS, next is some dude that just got out of jail for the fourth time, next is this 20-year-old mom with 4 kids. It's depressing. The biggest thing I don't like about New York are the foreigners. You can walk down an entire block in Times Square and hear no one speak English. Asians, Koreans, Vietnamese, Indians, Russians, Spanish people. Everything is there. How the hell did they get into the country? Nowhere else in the country do people spit at you, throw bottles at you, throw quarters at you, throw batteries at you. Hey, I did your mother last night. She's a whore. I talk about fucking degenerates. They proved me right. And he's absolutely right. That's the way it is in fucking New York. New Yorkers are the most disgusting people you can fucking imagine. He's right. You walk down the block, there's no fucking Americans.
Liberalism did
that. You see everyone other than fucking American in New York. There's
liberalism.
Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, everything.
Michael Savage years ago said that liberalism is a mental disorder, and he is 100% right. He's 100% right.
I like Michael Savage. Is he still around?
I think he's still around. I think he's relegated to radio, but he's still around.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
he might have retired.
Well, he is getting up there in years. He might have. I don't know. He is getting up there in years, but I'm still. It ain't supper time yet. I'm still hungry.
Yeah, well, that quote was actually from the 90s, I believe. Someone pointed out to me. I'm pretty sure that guy's not even playing baseball anymore. Anyways, something's going to go on here. I'm going to go get myself another Heine. I'll be right back.
While she's occupied with peanut butter, I can have me some some Swiss rolls, aka ho-hos. And
Oh, I like Swiss rolls. They're good.
yeah, ho-hos.
We
Swiss
call them
rolls.
Swiss rolls over here. We don't call them yo-hos. Well,
Well,
actually, it's
depends on the
different.
company.
If it's Little Debbie's,
It's different. Yeah, Little Debbie calls them Swiss rolls, and Hostess calls them ho-hos. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same exact thing. They just go by different names. Same thing.
Same shit, different day.
Same shit, different day. That's right.
Bigger pile, smaller shovel.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Oh boy, Vaughn, what are we gonna do? Oh, they look good, Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Okay.
like, Vaughn? Zebra
Mm.
cakes. You ever have zebra
Mhm.
cakes?
Oh yeah.
Those things are addicted.
Yes. Yes, they're very good.
They're not the same like when I was a kid, like 20 years ago when I had those zebra cakes, they were so fucking yummy. But now they're all fucking chemicals in them. They're not as tasty as they used to be.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty
We're at
good too. I don't know if you like Paul Newman, but Paul Newman makes orange juice now.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm.
Paul Newman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Paul Newman. He was an actor years ago.
Yeah, I know. Butch
And now
Cassidy
he
and the
makes-
Sundance Kid, baby.
Yep, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. That's right.
That's a good movie.
It's a very good movie.
That's
Yeah, it's
probably
a
one of
very
his
good
better
movie.
movies.
Yeah, it's a very good movie. Very good movie. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Is he fucking dead, Paul Newman, or is he still alive?
I don't know. I don't know.
Paul Newman. Oh yeah, he's still alive. No, he died.
Still alive,
2008. 2008.
Oh, he died in
Fucking
2008.
dead. Died of cancer.
Ouch. What a way to go. What a way to go, man. Someone changed their vote to a fire. Thank you very much for that. Because it was 9-2 and now it's 8-3. So somebody changed their vote. Thank you for that. God, I hate phlegm. I really despise it. And mine seems to be the world's worst. But I'm working on it. Well. Mhm.
Looking through some movies.
Okay.
Oh yeah, The Hustler with Paul Newman and Jackie Gleason. That was a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good movie.
Indeed.
Oh boy, what's the next topic, Vaughn?
Material already appears to be swapped. Oh, shit. Okay, hang on.
What appears to be swapped?
Nothing. Let me see here. Let me find something. Hang on. We're at the hour mark. What do you want to do? You want to keep
Why don't we finish it out a little bit? 4 o'clock?
Okay. Get out of there, Menace. You done had a big thing of peanut butter. You don't need nothing else.
She wants a yo-ho.
Western
That's what
German-
she wants. She wants a
Western-
Swiss roll.
She wants Swiss rolls.
I don't think. Can she have a Swiss roll? Chocolate?
Nope.
I think chocolate kills the dog, right?
Depends on who you talk to. Some say it kills them. Some say it makes you makes them bad sick. Depends on who you
Someone
talk
told me
to.
if you give chocolate to a dog, it gives them worms.
I don't know. All right, throw me up.
You got it. I'll throw you up. What do you got for me? Pelosi's husband was legally drunk 2 hours after the crash. Will be arranged on Wednesday. He will go to jail. Baruch Hashem, God is good.
Well,
That's
here's the
good
thing.
news, at least he's going to prison.
Annabelle P. donated £20 through Super Chat. JDUBS. No personality. Ugly as foo * K overweight boring virtually a male prostitute a failure with a smidgen of psychopath. Projecting his misery in full view. Revolting little man-child.
Well, thank you very much. Next time, tell us how you really feel. Thank you very much, Annabelle. I do appreciate that. Welcome to the chat.
Here's the thing I don't understand. I thought he got off. I thought he got off on the drunk driving charge. But apparently he did it again a second time, and so now they're throwing the book at his ass, and rightfully so. So that's good. Goodbye. It's official. Paul Pelosi, the husband of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, will be going to jail. Directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. On May 28th, law enforcement cited Pelosi with 2 DUI-related charges after he crashed his vehicle into a Jeep in Napa Valley County, California. Those charges were driving under the influence of alcohol causing injury and driving with 8% blood alcohol level or higher causing injury. There's his mugshot. Pelosi's blood alcohol level was 0.082% 2 hours after the collision, Fox News reported. According to a statement issued Monday by the Napa County District Attorney's Office, Pelosi's arraignment has been scheduled for Wednesday. For immediate press release, Paul Pelosi to be arraigned on DUI with injury charges on August 3rd, 2022 in Napa Valley Superior Court. So Mr. Pelosi's going to jail, looks like. For real. Wow. Who would have thought that any of these fucks would ever see jail time? On June 23rd, the district attorney's office sent out a news release detailing why the office had chosen to file charges against the House Speaker's husband. Primarily among the reasons, Pelosi was charged with the extent of the injury suffered by the victim. Oh, yeah. Outstanding. Punishment for driving under the influence causing injury as a misdemeanor as set by California law. It includes up to 5 years probation, minimum 5 days in jail, installation of an ignition interlock device, fines and fees, completion of a court-ordered drinking driving class, and other terms as appropriate, the news release said. Wow, they're going to have him busy for a while. Wow. Now, bear in mind, this shit ain't all come to pass yet, so we'll see if it comes to pass. But thus far, it's looking like it. We are not permitted to try cases in court of public opinion. Rather, we litigate them on a court of proper jurisdiction. These rules protect the constitutional right to a fair trial enshrined in the 6th Amendment of the Constitution. Napa County District Attorney's Office scrupulously follows these rules for all pending criminal cases. This matter is no exception. The arraignment is far from the only controversy of the past few weeks involving Pelosi. Reports reveal that Pelosi bought 20,000 shares of a company that deals in semiconductors, while a bill to provide such companies generous subsidies made its way through Congress. You don't
Hallelujah.
say.
Praise Jesus. We both got fucked with no lube. Ooh, ooh, ah, yeah, ah, yeah, ah, yeah.
Annabelle P. donated £10 through Super Chat. And as for Vaughn, nothing makes me happier than the fact his chickens have come home to roost, and his kids are now safe and happy.
Yep. No, for sure, for sure. things kind of worked out for the best there. Thank you very much once again, Annabelle.
The bill known as the America Completes Act and the CHIPS Act cleared the Senate filibuster on July 26, the same day Pelosi sold his shares at a loss of $341,365. He sold at a loss?
I need G-Man.
That seems
Someone
kinda
get a hold of G-Man now.
I'm sorry Wilson donated $5 through Super Chat. Annabelle P. Successful, articulate, doesn't look a day over 26, has direct access to everyone's bank info, can destroy your entire fucking life.
Thank you very much, Wilson, for your input. No comment.
Productive. Anyway. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting.
That was an interesting interesting story.
Someone in the outside chat says they're receiving money off of my video, and that is a felony, by the way. You can't do that. That is a felony. You can't do that. That is theft of intellectual property, and since it crosses state lines, it's a federal offense. I think the fact that you're bringing it up is probably a good guess that, yeah, you've done something illegal.
Yeah, these people do illegal things every day, Vaughn. This is nothing new under the sun.
No, not really. There's nothing new under the sun. That's right. Let's see here.
What's on your mind, Vaughn? What were you making in Fallout? I saw you were on Fallout earlier today.
I'm working on trying to get my mod working. I know that's a double entendre, but bear with me. But I'm trying to get my mod working. I've been having some difficulties with it. I got the stocks to work, but when I go to get the barrels to work, the barrels are not wanting to work, and I don't know why. Very strange. I'm going to try and figure it out, see if I can't get something working. It was very, very weird. I'm going to try and get it working, try to get it figured out. If I can.
I get you.
I'm going to try. What? I'm going to try and get it figured out. We'll see. We'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. Yeah.
I don't know, Vaughn. I don't know what to say to anymore. These people are scum. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Well, it's gotten, like I said, it's got to get so bad that even the hardened leftist and liberal is just going to be like, fuck this shit. Bring back Trump. Bring back the Republic. Bring back something. You know, and like I said, I believe that the gods want us unified for something that's on the horizon that we don't yet know about, that we aren't aware of yet. Because they're wanting us all united for a reason. And now there's going to be a lot of leftists and liberals that cannot be salvaged because they refuse to be an American. Well, sucks to be them. But for those liberals and leftists that recognize, hey, I'm an American first before I'm anything else, those people will be spared and helped, and we'll all get unified. And then whatever's coming happens, we'll be unified. We'll be a unified force and be able to confront it when it does. So that's my understanding as I understand it now. You know, we'll have to see, but that's my understanding as of now. But we'll see how things go. Let me see if I can find something else. Should be able to. Here. Okay.
Engaging content, folks.
Alrighty. Okay, throw me up, John.
They must be shadow banned. There's no way that people are just,
Billionaire-funded eco group quietly acquires farmland in rural America for a sinister plan aided by the feds. Ooh. Billionaire-funded groups plan to seal off hundreds of thousands of acres of land from agricultural use is drawing condemnation in Montana, with residents of the rural state pointing to the group's plan as a threat to their way of life. The American Prairie has obtained over 450,000 acres of land in Montana alone since 2004, with the plan of reserving them for wildlife and a fully functioning ecosystem, according to Fox News. The group's foreign donors include Swiss billionaire Hans-Jörg Weiss and deceased German businessman Van Haub. The group has applied for authorization from the Bureau of Land Management for bison grazing on large portions of its Montana land holdings twice since 2017, using laws ordinarily intended to apply for livestock grazing. Bison are wild animals rather than livestock, with no role in modern-day commercial food production. Montanians aren't enthusiastic about the billionaire-funded group's plans to seal off farmland from ranching and agricultural use. And there's the, I guess, the documentation on it. Anyway, the central Montana counties where the group has aggressively expanded its land holdings are heavily dependent on cattle ranching. Much of the lands the group now owns were once used by ranchers in the area. The American Prairie Foundation plans to release wild bison onto their land holdings, a plan that's concerning to local cattle ranchers. The ranchers feel the animals will infect their livestock with brucellosis, a disease that affects cattle and elk. In a statement provided to the Western Journal, Montana Attorney General Austin Knudsen criticized the Bureau of Land Management for approving bison grazing on federal land leased by the group on Thursday. After shutting out public input from local communities, it's not a surprise that President Biden's Bureau of Land Management would rubber stamp this radical proposal that is another step towards displacing Northeast Montana's livestock industry and replacing it with a large outdoor zoo. My office is reviewing the decision closely to determine our next steps to protect ranchers and ensure the state's interests are upheld. Knudsen said it's just flatly illegal, referring to the use of federal grazing permit laws for wild bison in another statement to Fox News. Other residents of the state are pointing to the American Prairie Foundation's plan as an encroachment on their communities from out-of-state interests. Those donors aren't able to write those contributions off as a charitable donation, so they don't have to live with the consequences of what they're doing to these communities, says Chuck Dinowa, policy director at the United Property Owners of Montana, speaking to Fox. 800 bison already live in lands either owned or leased by the American Prairie Foundation.
Both got fucked with no lube. Ooh, ooh, ah, yeah, ah, yeah, ah, yeah.
Annabelle P. donated £10 through Super Chat. The guys at the Western Journal must have so much fun cooking up these conspiracy theories to feed to their low IQ audience like these two Muppets.
Oh, I know. They must what's the conspiracy here? Somebody fucking choked off some land for fucking bison. Like, it's the sinister plan. It's as we were watching it unfoil here, folks. Thank you very much, Annabelle.
Nation. The group hopes to increase its bison population by thousands. Damn. Well, that's kind of messed up. Well, dude, it's 1:25. What do you want to do? John?
Yeah, what's up?
John is in
It's
another,
it's 1:25. What do you want to do?
not giving a fuck.
It's 3:30. 1:25.
Yeah. We'll go on. I said, didn't we say 4:00?
Oh, okay.
You want to
4
get
o'clock.
going? You want to call it a day and get going? Do your Facebook?
No.
Do
We
your
can
follow?
go on. We can keep going. I just, I know.
Yeah.
I know it's getting
I'm
close
sorry.
to time.
I'm just thinking to myself, man. It's just, I don't know. Just, I got a lot on my mind, and I was just thinking about.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right, dude. It's all right. Not a problem. Throw me up.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Defense contractor arrested for living under a stolen ID of dead baby. Then cops uncover a shocking Soviet past. Wow.
Yeah. Ended up being a Soviet spy all this time. Can you imagine? A U.S. Coast Guard defense contractor and his wife were arrested by federal authorities last Friday in Kapolei on the Hawaiian island Oahu. The couple, Walter Primrose and Gwen Morrison, are being charged with aggravated identity theft, conspiracy to commit an offense against the U.S., and false statement and an application for a passport, according to Hawaii court documents. The two had been living under the stolen identities of deceased infants Bobby Edward Fort and Julie Lynn Montague for decades, according to the New York Post. To further increase the suspicion, the couple owned photos of themselves adorned in former Russian spy agency KGB uniforms. For this, Assistant U.S. Attorney Thomas Mulek wants the two held without bail. And there they are. They seem like an irregular American couple, one of them working for the U.S. Coast Guard for decades, but it's really a case of stolen identities, aliases, and suspected ties to Russian intelligence. Damn. The photos of some of these court docs are wild. Federal agents seized photographs from the residence of Walter Primrose and Gwen Morrison that show them wearing what have been identified as KGB uniforms per a court filing. See for yourself. Damn. That's messed up, ain't it? That's messed up shit. Primrose used a stolen identity to obtain documents such as a driver's license and passport, but also secret security clearance with the U.S. Coast Guard and later Defense Department credentials as a defense contractor, according to AP News. Primrose served as an avionics electrical technician in the USCG for decades until 2016, when he retired and became a USCG defense contractor at an air station in Honolulu. As for his wife, Morrison, a close associate, said she lived in Romania back when it was still a Soviet bloc country. Attorney Mulechek allegedly said. But her attorney, Megan Cow, claims Morrison never lived in Romania and that the two donned the Russian uniforms as a joke. She added that even if the couple had stolen identities, they had otherwise lived law-abiding lives for 3 decades. Yeah, but it's what we don't know they did that's mattered.
That's the big point, yeah.
Yeah, they might have been, lawful citizens for 3 decades, but we don't know what they was doing. She wants everyone to know she's not a spy, Cal said. This has all been blown way out of proportion. It's government overreach. If freed before trial, prosecutors are concerned the two would flee, especially considering the secret communication skills Primrose picked up while in the USCG. According to AP, Primrose and Morrison were born in 1955, went to high school in Port Lavaca, Texas, and even attended Stephen F. Austin University. The father of one of the infants was stunned by what had become of his dead daughter's name. John Montague lost his daughter in 1968. She was just 3 weeks old. I still can't believe it happened, the 91-year-old told AP. The odds are like 1 in a trillion that they found her and used her name. People stoop to do anything nowadays. Let kids rest in peace. Amen to that, brother. It's not clear from the court papers what the couple's motives were for taking the names of the infants in 1987. According to Agent Dennis Thomas of the State Department's Diplomacy Security Service, the couple had lost their home to foreclosure in Nacogdoches, Texas that year. In 1988, the couple married under their new names. They kept to themselves, but they were friendly. Miley Shabra, a neighbor, said. They just kind of were like a little nerdy. A little nerdy. It's a little nerdy. It's a little bit nerdy. It's a little bit me and a little bit you, too.
Yeah, a little sugar and spice and everything nice, right, Vaughn?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, wow. Here's a good one. This is a good one. By golly. Florida woman sentenced for assassination conspiracy against murdered Florida state professor. Oops. Uh-oh. A woman from southern Florida has been sentenced to life in prison plus additional time for her role in the murder of local law professor Danielle Markle 8 years ago. Catherine was sentenced on Friday to life imprisonment with no parole or probation, along with 2 more 30-year terms for her role in a murder-for-hire plot, the Tallahassee Democrat reported. Wow. Magnolia, we'll do that. Magnolia was convicted in May for first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and solicitation to commit murder. And there she is, buddy. She kind of looks a little Asian, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Interesting. A little bit. Prosecutor said that Magnolia acted as a go-between for her ex-boyfriend, Charlie Adelson, and the men he supposedly hired to kill Markle, a Florida State University law professor, the New York Post reported. Markle was a prominent lawyer and had a contentious divorce with Adelson's sister, Wendy. Everyone knows it's Wendy. Last week marked 8 years since Markle was gunned down in his own garage. 8 years he has not been with us, and in those 8 years, we continue to suffer. We continue to grieve. Shelley Markle, the victim's sister, said via video conference, according to Tallahassee Democrat. His murder has been horrible for me and my family, shocking, surreal, and so hard to understand. His future was cut short. Imagine what was ahead of him, Markle's sister added. Tarakawa's Magnolia's attorney asked the judge to impose a minimum sentence for the additional charges, but her request was unsuccessful. On behalf of Magbanua, Kawas provided a statement and reference letters of support for her client. She does think about Dan Markle every single day. She does think about his kids every single day. Kawas said not a day goes by that she doesn't express how her heart is broken for the Markle family. One thing that I can say is that Ms. Magbanua hopes and prays for that is justice ongoing has not been reached in this case. She wants each and every person who had a hand in this and knows something about this to be brought to justice. Meanwhile, Adelson's case is still ongoing. He was charged with first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and solicitation of murder in connection with the murder of his former brother-in-law, Markle. Adelson has pleaded not guilty. On Thursday, his attorney filed a motion for a bond hearing, which Circuit Judge Robert Wheeler said would likely come in November or December, the Tallahassee Democrat reported. Adelson's trial date could likely then take place in early 2023. Well, there you go. There you go, people. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. This is interesting. Jeopardy fans threaten a boycott after controversial hosting decision.
Well, I want to hear this. I love Jeopardy. What's going on with Jeopardy?
I don't know, but something just fucking happened here. Hold on. Let me see if I can Let me see if I can. Somehow I got clicked to the next goddamn. Okay. After long-running game show Jeopardy announced a major decision about its hosting duties, many fans are threatening to boycott the show. On Wednesday, the show announced legendary Jeopardy player Ken Jennings and actress Mayim Bialik would continue splitting hosting duties for the rest of the season. Please join us in welcoming the official co-hosts of Jeopardy, Kay Jennings and Miss Mayim. The show wrote on its official Twitter account, "We couldn't be more thrilled." And there they are. According to the New York Post, Jennings is set to host the show from September to January. After that, Bialik will take over from January through the end of the season. Jennings will also host the Second Chance Tournament and the Tournament of Champions, while Bialik will host Celebrity Jeopardy and other special tournaments. However, many fans were less than pleased with the decision to keep Bialik, who has been relatively unpopular as a host, in the rotation. "Great, I'll watch through December when Ken hosts," one user commented. "I will not watch any Jeopardy Mayhem hosts." Ooh, harsh. She was not the only one to threaten a boycott of episodes in which Bialik served as a host. Ken Jennings is perfect, another user wrote, a wonderful fit and non-forced sense of humor. Miriam is so awkward, she pauses when a person answers a Jeopardy question. She never says if it's the first or second double Jeopardy answer. I will not watch her anymore. All right. Other fans predicted the ratings would clearly show which host is the audience like more. No one is thrilled to see Mayhem co-hosting at all. If you listen to the people, most of us prefer Ken as a full-time host over Mayhem Bialik. Another commenter wrote, "Watch when reviewership goes down when Mayhem hosts and then goes up when Ken. You guys will regret to co-host crap. Sorry, not sorry." Okay, so they want Ken and they want Bialik out. All right, Bialik has often been critical.
Look at this article, Vaughn. I sent you a link in the private
You sent me
chat.
an article? Okay, let's take a look. Let's see what we got here.
Burst out laughing when you read the headline.
I'm going to bust out laughing. Okay. George Soros says it's not his fault violent crime is on the rise. What the fuck? Really? You're funding BLM, you're funding Antifa, you're funding terrorist groups all over the world, but it's not your fault that there's violence in the streets of damn near every country on earth? Fuck you, you lying sack of shit. Holy shit, man. What the fuck, man? Liberal billionaire George Soros rejected accusations that his decade-long effort to install liberal prosecutors has led to crime waves in some of America's largest cities. Oh, that's right. He put in liberal judges, too, and justices.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about that shit. Soros acknowledged in a Wall Street Journal op-ed published Sunday that crime was on the rise around the country, but he said it couldn't be attributed to the policies championed by liberal prosecutors that he has invested over $40 million throughout the past decade to help elect. Some politicians and a reform-minded prosecutor, Soros wrote, the research I've seen says otherwise. The most rigorous academic study analyzing data, 35 jurisdictions, shows no connection between the election of reform-minded prosecutors and local crime rates. Bullshit. Bullshit. Soros did not specify the study or research.
You guys notice the ads to the right about rashes on people's asses? I just want to put that. Let's bring it up. It's right at the bottom here. It's coming up. The only reason it caught my attention is because I just wonder what Vaughn's been searching. Right?
About that shit. Soros acknowledged in a Wall Street Journal op-ed published Sunday that crime was on the rise around the country, but he said it couldn't be attributed to the policies championed by liberal prosecutors that he has invested over $40 million throughout the past decade to help elect. Some politicians and a reform-minded prosecutor, Soros wrote, the research I've seen says otherwise. The most rigorous academic study analyzing data, 35 jurisdictions, shows no connection between the election of reform-minded prosecutors and local crime rates. Bullshit. Bullshit. Soros did not specify the study or research he was referring to. Well, of course not. Soros-backed prosecutors have advocated criminal justice reforms such as ending cash bail and declining prosecution of low-level offenses. The liberal financier said violent crime has risen more in jurisdictions without reform-minded prosecutors and has been rising the fastest in some Republican states led by tough-on-crime politicians. Serious scholars researching cause behind the recent increase in crime have pointed to other factors, a disturbing rise in mental illness among young people due to the isolation imposed by COVID lockdown, a pullback in policing in the wake of public criminal justice reform. Same people who call for more punitive criminal justice policies also support looser gun laws. Well, there you go. There you go, people.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty funny headline, huh?
Yeah,
George,
yeah. Well, yeah, the guy that's actually funding terror all over the world or helping to fund, he's not the only one. Is going to sit there and say it ain't his fault that all kinds of violence and crime is occurring. Yeah, bullshit. Earlier this month, a clue on the show said from a Latin word for to clock, it's the type of care given to seriously ill patients to provide comfort without curing, a New York Post reported. Contestant Andy Husky gave the correct answer, palliative care, but pronounced it wrong. He quickly corrected pronunciation, but Balick said the answer was wrong and moved on. Just seconds later, after awarding the next category choice to a different contestant, Balick was forced to correct herself from the previous answer. We have a score change, and Andy, it affects you. Balick said, the judges have reviewed your response, and you corrected your response of palliative care before I began to rule you incorrect. We will be adding 4,000 to your score. That puts you in the lead. Okay. Has to be corrected again. Wow.
From a Latin word for to cloak.
All right. She had to be corrected on it. She got it wrong. She did wrong to that contestant. In March, Balick vowed to stop using the term single jeopardy for the opening round of the game, Newsweek reported. Fans became agitated at her use of the term because the round has traditionally been called simply Jeopardy. So, yeah. Let's see here. What else we got?
So she's a dumb bitch, too. She doesn't know what the hell she's doing.
She doesn't know what she's doing. Yeah, she didn't. Not a clue, man. Not a clue. All right. Famous liberal makes big prediction. Liz Cheney to whoa, big ass yellow. Famous liberal makes big prediction. Liz Cheney to come out as a Democrat. Wow.
Maybe she'll come out as a dyke too while she's at it.
Maybe she'll come out as a dyke while she's at it. Yeah. Hey, let's destroy all them glass ceilings, boys and girls. Famous liberal makes big prediction. Liz Cheney to come out as a Democrat. I think she was already a Democrat, but whatever. U.S. Rep Liz Cheney, our Wyoming, has blasted her own party's most recent president.
So when Dick Cheney, right? Everyone in here is old enough to remember who Dick Cheney was. Basically Darth Vader. So when the daughter of Darth Vader isn't Republican enough, right? She's a Democrat. Because she dare challenge Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. She criticized him for his beliefs, his comments, and his actions. She even voted to remove him from office on what were the thinnest of allegations. So thin, the House didn't even document any evidence of anything he'd done. Yeah, you kind of need evidence if you're going to try to prosecute someone. And she's made herself indispensable to Democrats by being the number 2 person on Nancy Pelosi's partisan congressional committee set up to investigate, in air quotes, the January 6, 2021 riot at the Capitol. Many critics suggest that the committee is nothing more than Pelosi's third attempt at impeaching and removing Trump. It is. It absolutely is. Her first attempt failed when he was in office, and her second attempt failed just days after he left office. This investigation is viewed by many as nothing more than a hunt for a charge to bring against him to discourage him from running again in 2024. And Pelosi's committee is partisan since she rejected the minority GOP nominees for the committee and went out of her way to solicit participation from Cheney. Now, in an interview with Just the News Not Noise, television program, longtime liberal and famed Harvard law professor Alan Dershowitz said the time's coming for Cheney to change parties. I think as a Democrat, I think she will join the Democratic Party and maybe even run for office as a Democrat, Dershowitz said Monday. The report even suggested she could be a candidate for president in a race against President Trump.
Oh, God. Oh.
Yeah, that's going to be a joke. But anyway, the discussion also included the January 6th riot.
Imagine having a war criminal as a dad.
Yeah, can you imagine? The discussion also included Jan 6 riot, as she has claimed Trump failed to dispatch troops to protect the Capitol during the riot. Okay, stop right fucking there. The president cannot deploy military troops on sovereign American soil. He cannot do that. It is against the Constitution. President Trump was 100% right to contact Pelosi and Schumer and have them to accept National Guard troops. He himself cannot do it. It is a violation of the Constitution. So Trump is 100% right. And the fact that Nancy Pelosi and Chucky Schumer rejected the National Guard troops should tell you everything you need to know anyway. Because why would they reject troops if they thought their lives were in danger? Hello? Okay, so obviously the game was afoot, as Sherlock Holmes used to say. Anyway, actually, Trump did make troops available, but the process requires local officials to request troops, and the Democrats in Congress didn't do that. Right, I just said that shit. Host John Solomon pointed out that Cheney's father, former Vice President Dick Cheney, called on troops as defense secretary to battle unrest during the Rodney King riots in Los Angeles in 1992, but that happened only after local officials requested the help. Right, exactly. The local and state and county people have to be involved. Dershowitz said children should not be held responsible for their parents. Well, no, I guess not. But still, I mean, if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck and it's yellow like a duck, it's probably a duck. The report added Dershowitz also praised the decision by a federal judge not to label a Jan 6 defendant as a terrorist to enhance his punishment, as the Justice Department had asked. The lawyer said that the defendant in the case wasn't a terrorist, but just a protester. And he raised questions about the charges that have been filed against hundreds of those protesters. I have a final law school student who just went into the Capitol, having been welcomed by the police and then left when they told him to go, and he's been indicted for a felony and prevented him from getting his law degree, said Dershowitz. So we have to make distinctions between what the people did, who they were, and whether their actions are protected by the First Amendment. Just a day earlier, he warned the Democrats were going too far in their effort to destroy President Trump. They are. The thing most upsetting to me as a liberal Democrat and civil libertarian is how hard they're searching for a crime. Dershowitz told Just the News. It reminds me of former head of Soviet secret police, Lavrentiy Beria, saying to Joseph Stalin, "Show me the man and I'll show you the crime." He cited some of the wilder claims being made against Trump, including that he attempted to murder former Vice President Mike Pence, to claiming he's guilty of dereliction of duty. All those claims and many more have been made in trying to find some ground on which to charge him for the riot at the Capitol on January 6, 2021. Dershowitz said, all the claims have one thing in common. They stretch the law, however it needs to be stretched in order to get Trump. Today, they are targeting Trump. Tomorrow, it could be Black Lives Matter or union organizers or even a progressive president when the roles are flipped. Dershowitz explained Democrats aren't following the law, but instead are twisting the law in the hope of seeing a charge brought against Trump, the report explained. Dershowitz's comments come a few days after the Washington Post reported the Justice Department is investigating Trump's actions as part of its criminal probe into the storming of the Capitol and efforts to challenge the 2020 election results, the report said. Nearly 900 people have been arrested by federal authorities for the events that day, and many have been held since then without trial. Damn. The vast majority weren't accused of carrying a weapon, assaulting law enforcement, or destroying property. Many didn't even enter the Capitol building, the report pointed out. But Pelosi's committee has presented only one side of the case to try and portray Trump as responsible for everything that happened that day. Well, see, that's bullshit. That's total bullshit, man. Let's see. We still got a few minutes. What is this here?
You want to say anything? You want to promote the channel? Any last words before we get going?
Yeah, let's go on ahead and promote the channel and tell you that justice is coming for J4, and justice is coming for me, my children, and my ex-wife, and my departed mother. Justice is coming for all those people.
Amen.
Just hang in there. It will happen. Damn, we're up to 11 splats, John. The trolls must really be out.
Scumbags are out of numbers today.
Yeah, they must be out in force. Wow.
What did we do? We triggered them? We made them mad, huh?
I guess. I mean, 11 splats. What do you think? You know, I guess we struck a nerve somewhere, huh?
They just wish they had that big red one. That's all. They wish they were sucking on that big red one. So.
Okay. Well, somebody in the outside chat says that they sent ABC News my Cash App. So let's go to Cash App and let's find out, shall we? Let's go find out.
Let's find
go to Cash App right fucking
Maybe
now.
you get Nancy Pelosi to drop off a big bunny bag like they did.
Yeah, right. Sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. Nope. Ain't nothing.
Maybe this is what the gods are going to plan for you. Maybe they're going to get you some money. No. Anything in the Cash App?
Nope. Not a thing. Not a thing. Ain't no, you know, typical trolls. They lie. They lie like.
Yeah, of course.
They ain't nothing. Besides ABC News, CBS News, CNN, Fox, none of those fuckers like me anyway. I'm a birther,
well, you speak
remember?
the real news. You speak the truth, so.
Well, they don't like birthers anyway. They've stated publicly they don't. Even Fox News, they've all stated publicly they don't like birthers. Well, I'm the real birth. I'm the original fucking birther. I'm the one that started all the birther shit. So no, none of the media is ever going to give me a dime because I'm the original birther, and they hate birthers. So no, they're not going to give me shit.
The original.
It would be nice if they did, but it ain't nothing going to happen. Ain't nothing.
Bond broke the story, folks.
No fucking way.
You probably didn't know that, but
no way, man. No way, man. No way, man. No way, man. But yeah.
Cash.app/money James Paul Bond Helton.
Yep.
Support today. Take a look at Bond's Odyssey page, BitChute.
Yep, I got all my Odysseys in the chat. All my Odyssey pages are in the chat. Oh yeah, my BitChute. Yeah, I can put my BitChute in there. Sure.
Do you still do I'm Right? When was the last I Was Right video?
Number 80 or 81, I think.
You're gonna
last
do another
one on BitChute is
65.
65. I think it's 88. It's either 80, 81, or 82. It's one of them. But
you should do another I Was Right video. When are you planning on doing another I Was Right video?
I don't know. Whenever the mood strikes me, I reckon. Whenever the mood strikes me. Nothing yet. But yeah, when the mood strikes me, I'll do another one. It's got to be pretty significant, of course. You know, I don't want it to be some little tiny thing. I want it to be something really significant. So, but yep, there's my Cash App, there's my BitChute, there's my Odyssey, and oh yeah, my store.
Oh yeah, don't forget the store, man. Buy a T-shirt.
Yep, buy a T-shirt, buy a coffee mug, buy something, anything.
Anyway.
Gotta continue
Go
with Google.
fuck yourself, YouTube. All the trolls that are watching, suck on the big red one, suck on the big green one. Take it easy. Vaughn, I'll see you later. Take it easy. Only good things. Vaughn, have a great rest of the week. We'll see you soon. Maybe we'll do another show another time. Take it easy, all right, Vaughn?
All right, buddy. You be good.
And folks, that's where we are at tonight. That is the end of tonight's performance. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for participating in the chat. Thank you for those that did the super chats and the Drain Lake Alice Fund, of course. Please hit the like button, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and we'll keep our eyes open, our ear to the ground. You know how it goes. If anything new and exciting breaks loose, we'll be sure to be there and get it to you. Thanks, folks. That's about it. I'm done rambling.